What's up, David? How you doing, brother? You look good today. The boy, yes, early stream indeed. What's up, Baba Chi? You look good. The frame one, 4 frame one pull-ups. You look good, Sackboy, aka Shortstory. You look good. Good to see you guys. Define Air. I knew you had a different name there. Define Air. You look good today, aka Sackboy. I'm just gonna call you Sackboy from now on, bro. David, I'm playing Warhammer after this. We're gonna be playing Darktide after this, but I gotta play a little bit of parkour to keep those numbers up. You know what I'm saying? As Ludwig would say, let's up those numbers. But I will be playing some Warhammer. For sure, for sure. I'm gonna be playing Darktide later. I'm very interested in that game. I just got the Electro Staff or whatever, and I'm quite excited to try that out. But for now, playing this game. Unfortunately, I gotta run this like a business. I'd like to just play whatever I want. Holy Emperor! I'd like to just play whatever I want. Not that I dislike this game, but I don't know. There's just other games I like as well. Spider-Man without powers? Is that a game? Or what? Noah, you look good. Are you talking about this? Because the Spider-Man games actually kind of suck, bro. I played through Spider-Man on stream, and I gotta say I hated the Miles Morales game. It was actually an awful game. Regardless, Noah, you look good today. Oh god. We're chilling though. Plyo. What's the controls for the Plyo? Because I do want to look at that actually. Okay, so. Oh, okay, interesting. So I can Plyo manually. That is good. That is good control. I have even more control than I previously had because I can stride. And I can Plyo. Not bad, not bad, not bad. There we go. Cool. Nice. We've learned a new thing already, and it's only been, what, like 3 minutes. Hope everybody had a great day. We're chilling here on the DBZUDON stream. You know how it is. But... there are good things about it, but overall, bro, like, it's highly overrated. There's only like 3 tricks you can do. If I'm being generous, there are 4 tricks you can do. And the movement is incredibly two-dimensional, because there's only 2 movements you can do. You can swing, and then you can pull and jump. There's 2 movements. Sorry. You have your Venom jump. So there are 3 movements and 4 tricks. There are 7 things you can do. And the combat has like 3 finishers, so I was just a little bit disappointed in that. I didn't think the writing was very good. Matter of fact, I thought Reject hit the gritty? Like, are we grittying? This is the closest I can do to the gritty in this is oh, excuse me, sorry. We have 8 moves you can do. I have 8 moves and 1 button on this game. No, it was, people make it out like it's a crazy movement game, but realistically it's very simple. Reject, you look good today, in case somebody told you. You're looking very handsome, I will say. Thanks for coming through the stream. All jokes aside, like and you know, being serious, I give the game like a 6 or 7 out of 10 because I didn't experience a lot of bugs. So despite it being simple, if you like the writing, then it could be a decent game. But yeah, Reject, bro. There are some crazy people on stream. If you stay long enough, you'll see the weirdos start to appear. But it is what it is. We make do. This stream's all about spreading peace, love, positivity, good vibes, and encouraging people to achieve their dreams. I am going to be switching over to Dark Tide later, but for now we're doing some parkour. Reject, bro, I've seen some weird stuff on here. There's one dude who just has like some really messed up teeth, and he just shows off his like festering teeth. It's terrible. And then everybody else is trying to debate politics on here, and I'm like, bro, I'm just playing some games, dog. And then even the people who game like me don't talk to anybody. It's kind of sad. They just turn on the game and expect money to appear. Regardless, Reject, you have a good day? Anything cool happen? Any projects you're working on? Not a bad little line there. Ooh! Hey, take it easy, Reject. It's good to see you, man. Good luck with the lives, man. There's some wild stuff out here. You be easy now. Can I step jump that? Oh, crazy super jump. That was crazy. I didn't even mean to do that. But that was crazy. Crazy. What we got? Speed step, lazy, front, roll, wall pop, corkscrew. Oh, broke my head. Mr. Sloth, some people use repetitive words and swear words as kind of a crutch, but I like to be pretty concise with my diction. Mr. Sloth, you look good today. That is our catchphrase here. Noah, bro, immediately. You look good today, I will say. That is kind of my catchphrase here. But yeah, Mr. Sloth, I hope you're having a great day. Orb. Josh King, are you saying it's like hard to keep going, or like play it a lot, or just like the inputs and stuff? Either way, you look good. Thanks for coming through, Josh King. Human being. We got a real human being in the chat, guys. Yeah, no, Red, you look good, man. I got the most handsome chat on YouTube. I don't make the rules. Human being, check the comment. It is Store Parkour Pro. Josh King, you'll get a hang of it. And it has, like, I have the advantage of having done a lot of parkour in the past. I don't do as much now as I used to, but once if you kind of understand like the movements in general, it all makes sense. Kind of like, you know, in Mirror's Edge, how you have the thing that highlights obstacles and stuff, the kind of a parkour vision. That's kind of how I see the map and stuff. It's not bad. King K, you look good. Edits, you look good. King K, I hope you're having a great day. Edits 54, are you talking about you have 54 edits, or is that just a number, my guy? And Josh King also, if you have the game, bro, I'll open up a lobby and you're welcome to join me. Open to all. Yes, guys, this is an online multiplayer game. You can run around with your homies, even in well, it is definitely possible to break your neck, Josh King, as I'm about to demonstrate here. Oh no. Oh, I see. All right, good luck at work. Hope it all goes smooth for you. Thank you very much, King K. I appreciate the like, man. I had a pretty good day so far. Just took care of some clients for my job. Ran some errands. Went to the bank. Put some money in the bank. Stopped by the coffee shop. Talked to some homies. You know what it is. Normal people stuff. Adulting, if you will. You getting into anything cool, King K? Or is this just another one for you? Ooh, that was a bug. I did learn how to plyo today, so that's cool. I'm very excited about learning new things here. Oh no! Oh no! What's the OV? I don't. Cuckoo Birdie, you look good, but I'm gonna need you to reiterate your question because I'm having trouble understanding. Edits, hello. Let's go. I didn't know you could charge the step jumps. Come on, that tic-tac should be very doable. There we go. Right now, it is, kind of, you know, I'm playing free roam. It is online multiplayer, so you can run around with your homies and do, you know, lines and things like that. You can play tag. Oh, it's Lil Sham on Edits 54. What's up, Lil Sham? Bro changed his name. Well, hey, it's good to see you again, bro. Nain R, you look good. Sniper, he's finally home. Nice. But yeah, right now, free roam is the major part of the game, but it is online multiplayer, so yeah, you can race, you can, there are actual, like, gated races where you have to clear certain obstacles and stuff in a certain order, while competing against people, and you can drop kick people and shoulder tackle them, so there are things to do, but yeah, this is heavily an early access, Cuckoo Birdie. Level Up Labs, what's up? Omar, unfortunately, it is not. It's only on Steam right now, but that's because it's in early access. It will, in fact, be on PlayStation and Xbox in the future, but the devs want to make sure that it's in a, you know, a more advanced state than it is right now. They got to add a lot of stuff to it before it's solid. Right now, it's cool. It's very neat, but it definitely needs a little bit of work before it's a full-fledged game. Cuckoo Birdie, I am playing on controller, even though I'm on PC. I am playing Xbox controller. Personally, Omar, just keep an eye on it and keep following me while I, you know, showcase the game. I'm gonna, you know, keep everybody posted on any updates as the stream goes. I have pretty deep technical knowledge of, you know, what's going on with the game. And through the Discord, we have direct access to the devs and the development cycle. So I will keep y'all updated on what's going on, and then once it's ready, once it's actually ready and I think it's worth it, you know, I'll start saying, you know, maybe purchase the game. But for now, if you really feel interested in supporting, it's $25 on Steam. It's a little bit steep for an early access game, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Edits, I got you. Did the name help you a lot? You got 1 million subs now? He's the most famous editor on YouTube, Edits 54. RJ, the game is Store Parkour Pro. You look good. But yeah, the game is actually based off of a YouTube channel from the UK called Storer by the same name as the game. And they decided to make a parkour game. So it's not like a major studio. It is just some guys who wanted to make a game. King K, I usually play, you know, I play this a lot. but that's okay, edits. I have been playing the Battlefield 6 beta a lot. I just played Darktide, Warhammer Darktide for the first time yesterday. It's kind of like a Left 4 Dead game. And I played Space Marine, and I played what I played before that. I've played Forza on stream. I have like a sim wheel. I played Mecha Break when it was out. I played Helldivers 2. Just anything that's interesting to me, really. So FC, it looks like it runs really well. Well, it's Unreal Engine 5, so if you know anything about Unreal Engine 5, it looks good sometimes, but it doesn't always run very well. It's very unoptimized. So I'm running on an i9 14K and a 4070 Ti. Like, if you don't have that, you may struggle to run good graphics. You'll probably have to crank down the graphics significantly. But they will optimize it before it comes out. You know, they'll make sure it runs well on console. I locked the game at 240 FPS with ray tracing and everything. Yo, IBZ tapping in from the UK. You look good. We got fans all around the world. If you're from the UK, you may recognize this place. The map is modeled after a place in London called Canary Wharf, which you probably be familiar with. Most of the people from the UK have recognized it. And it is Store Parkour Pro. Tyler, you look good. What's going on, Tyler? How you doing, buddy? Wales? No, are you saying Wales? Or you're from Wales? David Bodmer, shout out the Swiss. You guys look good. All around the world, you're looking great. If you're from, shout out your country and I'll shout you out. Yeah, Lens to Horizon. This is, I believe this guy's name is Max. But this is based off of their YouTube channel and the place Canary Wharf. Shout out South Africa. USA, baby! Paquipa. Shout out Puerto Rico. Brian. Shout out Hong Kong. Clyde. Shout out Germany. Let's go. Flynn. Shout out Canada. Unscripted, you look good. Also, Kansky, I did not miss you. You look great, Kansky. It's good to see. It's been a little while, I will say. 99 Nights in. 99 Nights is actually a great game if you haven't heard of it. And if you're not aware of it, you should look it up because of your name. But USA, shout out. Dino Boy, you look good. Guys, I'm also on Twitch if you prefer the long form by the same name as I am on YouTube. Oh, no. Shout out Japan, you look good. Flynn, I'm doing great. Shout out Amir, shout out the Netherlands. Let's keep, I'm not playing Minecraft. Unscripted, we're gonna play GTA 6. I'm not hopping into GTA 5 anytime soon. I have way too many games to be playing something I played 10 years ago. I mean, that's not true. I'll play games from 10 years ago, but I've had my fill of GTA. I will play GTA 6 as soon as it's available to me. Nen Food, you look good. Robin, shout out UK. Indeed, this is Canary Wharf. Paul Green, you look good. Nicolas Moraga, shout out Chile. The game is Store Parkour Pro, not Safe. Thank you very Pac-Man Plays, thank you very much. It's good to see you again. Half-Baked Hooligan, it is in fact Store Parkour Pro. It is indeed only on Steam right now, and it is 25 bucks, so it's in early access. I would recommend just follow along with me. I'll keep you guys updated on the updates and everything, and when it's ready for full, purchase or whatever, I'll let you guys know. But until you see something that you're really in love with, I recommend you just follow along with me. 25 is steep for a little bit of a for an early access game. So Dennis Lachko, you look good. Shout out everyone. King K, my thing is just like, I have such a backlog. Guys, check out these physics. Aurora, it's good to see ya. Diable are no first person yet, but they are working on a drone cam right now. So there is a mod where you can kind of have like this massive overhead drone view, and you can free cam it. You can go out and you can go in. This is as far as you can go close. So you can have like a weird view, but you can also shift perspective slightly. So I can do like a 45 on either side to get kind of different angles here. James, you look good. Thank you for the sub. Vetstalav, shout out Russia. Parker Johns, I am streaming early. I always let people know in the Discord if I'm going to stream early. So the reason I'm streaming early actually is because I'm going to be doing a second stream today of Darktide, Warhammer Darktide. Let's geek. I mean, is Minecraft your favorite game? Because I played a lot of Minecraft when it came out, but yo, shout out UAE, the live bar. Yo, look good. It is only available on PC right now. Yes, Licked Law. This is Toby right here. We got Toby. If you recognize people from the store channel, it's only on Steam right now. We got Benji. We got Callum, just like you asked. I own the reason I play Max is because people say he looks the most like me. So, Nicholas, you look good. Thank you very much. Robin Griffith, you know the catchphrase. You look good. Speak. I'm not saying Minecraft will die. I've had my fill of it, and like, you know, there's a million other people who play Minecraft. There's no need for me to be a Minecraft streamer. Country guy, do I watch you? I do not watch you, but you look good, buddy. Thanks for coming through. DBZUDON, you look good. Jedi Geek, the game is Store Parkour Pro. You guys look good. Pac-Man plays the console parkour game is Rooftops and Alleys, and I also have Rooftops and Alleys. I've played both of them. Personally, I prefer this game, but there are good things about Rooftops and Alleys. So, Jacob Xavier, what do you think happens when people get older than 3 years old? Everybody looks like a 3-year-old who grew up. I'll give you another chance to rephrase your attempt at insulting me. Sees me out? Nope, no filter. Just me. Pure, unfiltered DBZUDON. You look good today, I will say. Probong, you look good. Thanks for coming through. I got some very handsome folks out here. So right now, all the characters have the same stats and moves, but the devs said that they will probably expand on the movesets and the stats to reflect more the strengths and weaknesses of the actual store, guys. Buddy looks like a grown man. Well, Cheesy Boy, I am a grown man. I'm 29 years old. Jedi Geek. Check this out, Jedi Geek. This one's for you. I'm playing on an Xbox controller right now, bro. Raccoon with a taco. You're fire, my guy. You look good today. We love raccoons with tacos. James McLeod, watch their shorts when they come up, but I don't like watch their... I don't watch like their videos very regularly. I don't do a lot of just like consuming. Vetstalav, I'm doing my own thing. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. I appreciate the suggestion. Leyland, you look good, I will say. I'm simply lucky. The game is Store Parkour Pro. STORROR. Oof. It's a pretty solid game, I will say. I like it a lot myself. Bloodlust, you look good. Top Killer, you look good. Play a real game like Brawl Stars. Muriel Brawl. You're playing the mobile version game of League of Legends. I don't want to hear it. Regardless, you look good today, buddy. Brawl Stars is kind of fun, but I don't play mobile games, so there is that. Ooh, I didn't even know I could go here. Love from London, Joe Pierce. This map is actually London. Why does the guy look like Jeff Niphard? Skeptic Wizard, this guy's based off of a real person from the Store Parkour Pro channel. Scott Wolf, you look great. DSADWV, I just showed you. You can just jump off, bro. It is cool though, because when you jump off, you can like... Oh. You can fall all the way to the ground and ragdoll. Chris, it's only in early access, so there's no story yet, but there will be more stuff. They added recently multiplayer races, and there's also moving objects. They're working on moving cranes. They're working on new tricks. They're working on more customization. They're working on movesets. They added breakable glass. They recently added the 360 dive roll and the 1-footer trick. So you can do like grabs now, which is kind of cool. Rage bait, I'm gonna let you choose your next words carefully. I do not tolerate nefarious intentions here. The game is Store Parkour Pro, guys. It is $25 on Steam in early access, but it will be on PlayStation and Xbox in the future. Once the game is out of early access, then it will come to consoles. So, Rena, I'm from the US Southeast, but I've been all over the world. And by all over the world, I mean all over the US, because that's pretty much the only place I want to go to, besides Japan. I have been to Canada. I have been to Mexico. Oshpitosh, I agree. They should put a story in it. They do have security guards that are in the playtest version of this, or like the super exclusive playtest version of it, but for now, they're just working on all the bugs and stuff. Daniel, I went to BC. I went all the way to the coast. Went from Oregon to Washington to BC. It was pretty cool, man. Eddie 13, they got 10.8 million. Store is insane, dude. Rita, you look good. The game's only on PC for now, but it will be on PlayStation and Xbox in the future. And no, I'm not paid to promote it. I just like the game and I can see the potential. Even if you don't like what I'm doing right now, imagine the future of game development with parkour and physics like this. You know, imagine GTA 6 with this, or like, bro, imagine this with zombies, Igor. Yeah, bro. It's my favorite state that I've been to. I don't know. I do like Maine. I really like Boston and like Portland. Maryland, Maine, Vermont. Yeah, Jay Daly, this is it. It is really skate without the skateboard. It has a lot of really cool motion controls, as far as like, I don't know, not motion controls, but scoop inputs. So you kind of do skate type things, the way that you manipulate the right stick to do specific tricks. Oh, ragdoll. I mean, you can do parkour in GTA 5, it's just not good, right? So imagine this with, you know, with guns and cars and freaking NPCs and stuff that you can manipulate. It would be sick to have all that. Yeah, Jay Daly, you can in fact like rack up tricks and stuff, and it'll give you your whole line score. They're late, early, and all sorts of different timings and stuff. And the timings actually, you know, in relation to the object, they actually do change how you like how far you can go, so you can manipulate the different tricks to achieve different effects, which is kind of nice because it's not static, it's not set. You can have finite control over so many things in this game. James McLeod, it's only on PC, bro. I said it like 10 times for you. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying, read the thing. Regardless, you look good. Game looks easy to make, TBHCM. I encourage you to make this game and make it better, bro. If you're a game dev, by all means, I would love to try out your game, bro. Jedi Geek, the slow motion is just tap right stick, so I can turn it on and off manually to do tricks and stuff. Both of these, indeed. It is like Mirror's Edge, bro. Oshpitosh, honestly, I would just like a skate type storyline where it's like ridiculously dumb, but the stuff that happens on the way to and from is awesome. I think it'd be cool to do delivery missions and have collectibles and, you know, be running away from security guards, maybe tagging up the city. It'd be really cool. Guys, the game is Store Parkour Pro. Nicholas, so the sprint bar is kind of small. You can sprint for like 5 or 6 seconds, but you can do unlimited tricks and maneuvers. James McLeon, I'm putting you in timeout, bro. Quit spamming. You got 5 minutes in timeout. I've told you 10 times now. Don M, you look good. I mean, being a pizza delivery guy would be crazy. But with the amount of flips and rolling you do, I don't know that that would be feasible. However, I think it would be cool to have like a damage meter and have to navigate, you know, fragile objects sometimes. Unfortunately, it's only on PC and stuff. Yeah, bro, the shirt physics are actually insane. Just the way that it reacts to the tricks and things, like when you do a corkscrew, like it tugs and pulls appropriately. And also, when you like jump off of stuff, it does react to air. So check this out. Watch the shirt ripple as you fall and the sweatpants ripple as you fall. Like, that's incredible to me, honestly, dude. Top Killer, I have played Call of Duty Ghosts. I played it when it came out. I'm an OG gamer. I think it's incredible. Dustbrum, it's only on PC for now, but that's because it's in early access. It will be on PlayStation and Xbox in the future. I'm just trying to hit some lines here and show it up. That's what I'm saying, Badger. It would be nice to have like missions where you actually run away from police. There are security guards that they've already developed that will like chase and knock you down, but they're not in this current patch. They took them out due to some bugs, but it is something that's in the game already, so they'll probably have it in the final non-early access version. Jay the Oak, it's already multiplayer. If you have the game right now, my lobby is open, and you will definitely be able to find me. Top Killer, I don't play any sports games besides, I used to play Rocket League. I was champion in Rocket League. This and Rocket League are the closest I play to sports games. Cammy Buchanan, playing Store Parkour Pro. Don M, I definitely have done that many times to see how many flips I can do from the roof. You can just like tuck and manual tuck and layout and 1 foot, and you can, you know, unrealistically reverse momentum, but still, it's like you can just do flips, bro. Valorant rank? I don't play Valorant. I played a couple games around Valorant and was like, nah, it's okay. I like games, if we're talking FPS, I like games with longer TTK. King K, the Battlefield 6 beta was actually kind of fun. I'm going to be putting out some videos on it pretty soon here. I got a bunch of footage yesterday. Scrat, the only reason I pick Ronaldo is because he's in a fighting game and it's hilarious. Badger, you can not bail mid-jump, but you can just bail. So you can just, like, knock yourself down at any time. Jedi Geek, they have that, bro. There are bending games. The VR bending game, the VR earth bending game is probably the best one. Can I do a back? I can do a backflip. Yeah, you can do gainers and just straight up backflips. You can also do side flips, round off backflip, corkscrew, vortex. We got 360 jumps. All sorts of cool tricks. Wolf, it is pretty realistic. Yo, thank you, Cisco Moreno, for the sub. I really appreciate it, bro. Arnoldo, I got these. These front flips are for you, Arnoldo. Front flip, front flip, front flip for Arnoldo. Let's go. I know, Trey. I'm heavily disappointed in those graphics on Skate 4. I wish Skate 4 looked a lot more like Skate 3, but, you know, updated, of course. Yeah, you can just do backflips off of anything, bro. So I can just like can't super back tuck cannonball into anything. You can also go to the ground and still live too. But there's not a lot to do on the ground right now. OS, the game is out, it's just in early access, so I might recommend not playing it or getting it until it's out of early access. Mr. Turtle, you look good. I did not miss you, my guy. Yeah, just him. They're adding a bunch of different cameras to this game. There's a guy who's currently working on the drone cam. And the drone cam is pretty sick because it's like a free cam. Sir, Senior or Sir Oppie. I get a lot of people who come through and be like, hey, bro, you're the only normal person on YouTube Live. I'm like, yeah, we just chilling, bro. Just playing the game, bro. I think you look good. It is Store Parkour Pro. King K? Yeah, I just gotta edit them. Malad, it is Store Parkour Pro, my guy. JWG? It's so cold, get a blanket. Mr. Turtle, the only reason I picked Ronaldo is because he's in the freaking, he's in the fighting game, bro. Nicholas, there are cars. Somebody has a mod where you can drive them, but, you look good. Unfortunately, they're not, like, part of the regular game. S3 Dubs, how do you know, bro? S3 Dubs, show me what you got going on, bro. I'd love to talk about what you got going on instead of talking about, I don't know, being on some hater shit. Star Wars mod? What kind of Star Wars mod would you be talking about? Sophie, you look good. Top Killer, we'll see you when you get back, my guy. You can't swim, unfortunately. Water is off limits. Store Parkour Pro, just like you see on the back of the shirt. That's the name of the game. Tyler Robinson, I'm not sure what they would do, because the game is not really meant to be like GTA, right? The game is meant for you to do parkour on, like, in a game when you can't do parkour, as far as I know, right? It's more of a hop in with your friends and do, you know, semi-realistic parkour that you can't do IRL, you know? But, you know, it does support mods, so people could make whatever they want out of it. They're just trying to hammer out the actual physics of the game. Yeah, Mirror's Edge is sick. I want them to mod the Mirror's Edge map into this game. We have Assassin's Creed 2 maps in this game so far, and actually the entirety of Skate 3 is playable in this game. Yeah, when we have character mods, I'm gonna be doing character mods, trust. I would love to be Spider-Man in this game. Crack Gamer, you look good. The game is Store Parkour Pro, STORROR. Igor, I am gonna play the new Dying Light when it comes out, but Dying Light got delayed. Unfortunately, wall running is one of the next things they're gonna add. What we can do, Iktomi, is we can tic-tac, we can wall 180, you can like splat and then wall 180, and you can also multiple tic-tac. I'll show you a good spot for multiple tic-tacking. It's over by the helipad. So you can not like multiple step on the wall yet, but they are working on that. But I am going to be playing the new Dying Light. I am quite excited for that as well. I remember when the first one came out, I was mind blown, bro. Jedi Geek, personally, like, I've gotten $25 worth out of it, but if you're on the fence, just wait until they put out something that really is mind blowing to you, and then, you know, get it. Otherwise, just follow along with me, and I'll tell you guys when it's like super duper worth. Badger, this is London. This is Canary Wharf. This is a real place in London. So they do have the map from real life. The guys who made it are based out of London, so that makes sense, but Game's not on PS5 yet, but it will be on console in the future. Radical, you look good. Thank you for coming through. Jonathan Alvarez, in real life or in this game? Because in this game, I've broken plenty of bones. And in real life, I've broken my arm and I broke 6 ribs. It's all, yeah, I agree with you, dude. Dying Light is a great game. Like, top to bottom. Jay Talib, one of my favorite lines is this line over here that I kind of made up. It's not super difficult to execute, but it's not super easy either. I'll show you what I got going on over here. I've been cooking a little bit, just trying to work on some stuff. But the line that I like to do, like, I don't know, one of the lines that shows off a lot of this game's mechanics. You jump off of here, and you get a good swing, roll up, and then side flip, round off, and then you can cat pass here and dive roll through, hit that wall pop. Back front flip. That's what I'm saying, bro. That line is pretty good. I mean, a realistic scan obviously has been filled with extra stuff to make lines easier. No, for sure. That's why I say it's semi-realistic. It looks realistic, and the moves are realistic, but the proportions of what you can do, the stamina, like the fall height, the instant jump power is not realistic, but if it was too realistic, it would not be a fun game, right? So they gotta find a balance between appeasing normal people who don't want ultra realism and people who do want a realistic parkour game. That said, I think they should add, I really think they should add like a hardcore switch where you can kind of turn off all of the crazy falling, make the jump a little bit less ridiculous, make the frames a little bit tighter as far as what you have to do to land stuff. But yeah, they gotta make sure it's fun above all else. Otherwise, people are not gonna play it. But I think as far as parkour games go, it's pretty decent. You know, you run into a wall, you fall down. Oof, that's not realistic. You can also, like, stick onto bars and stand on bars, and you can walk around on skinny stuff, you know? There's not a mountain map, but there are a couple other spots. We've been up on the rooftops this whole time. But, you know, we've got a kind of a bay area here, the wharf, which is a pretty cool spot here. You can stride this stuff here, which is pretty neat. And you do have to manually time each one of the jumps that I'm doing. If you're not accurate with it, you fall in the water. Jedi Geek. This is made in Unreal Engine 5. And it was mocapped, so the guys actually, like, somebody actually recorded all these moves and used it as the basis for their game. Iktomi, that's what I'm saying. Hall of Meat would be sick, or like Thrasher mode, where you have to, like, rack up a pain score. Because they do have injuries and points for injuries. Nicholas, I agree, that would be cool. They, you know, game's in early access, so it could turn into anything. As it is right now, Rizky, I'm not saying whatever you got there, bro. I don't even understand that. But the game could, you can play tag with your friends already, SM7KY. But yeah, again, the game's in early access. Give it some time. It could turn into a lot of things. But the way that it controls is already super fun. So, or I don't know, it's super good. So anything that they add that's actually like game element will be fun. Tristan, everybody needs guns and everything, but I think it would be cool to have like a Max Payne style game with this kind of parkour because of the slow-mo and stuff. J Talib, it already is online multiplayer. So if you have the game, you could jump in with me. Like I could imagine like a Max Payne style shooter with this, where you like jump and you like lay out and you shoot some bullets on your way down and stuff, and then you hit the ground, keep running. It would be cool. Miata, there is actually like a mod for favelas. It is cool. It is cool. They do have like kind of a procedurally generated favela thing. I haven't gotten it to work since the new patch, because the mods are only, you know, they're developed by independents, and if they don't feel like fixing the mods, they don't feel like fixing the mods. But I think more maps are going to be good in the future. There are already mod maps at work, but they need to hammer out a few more things before they're super good. Guys, the game is Store Parkour Pro, SPORROR. It's based off of a YouTube channel by the same name. It takes place in Canary Wharf in London for now. But yeah, the game, it is online multiplayer. I can look and see if there's other people online. No, there's nobody else hosting a lobby right now, so. But if you guys had the game, you could join me right now and we could do races. We could play tag with each other. Needs a lot more work, but as it stands right now, pretty cool. David, I'll say Assassin's Creed has more fluid parkour in general, but the parkour is very automatic. In this, it's manual. And when this game looks good and works well, it looks way better. Quad, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Yeah, I was saying, like, capture the flag would be fun. Tag, of course. More races. More challenges. Player-made challenges and races. I think, TRT, I'll hit you up, Congainer. I think it would be cool to have, like, Fall Guys, basically. There's your Congainer. Playing Fall Guys with these physics would be good. Oof. Oof. Into the water. Udo-wan Mo. Thank you guys. Ilya, you look good. Jackson, you look good. Jaws, you look good. The game is Store Parkour Pro. I think it'd be cool to have just like a survive to the finish type race where the map's falling apart and you have to navigate around obstacles and stuff. It would be cool. Hey, thank you very much, Jaws. You look good today, buddy. In case nobody told you, you're looking great. Mike Myers, there is in fact a parkour game. It's in early access right now, but it's coming along nicely, I will say. It is a good demonstration of the future of parkour. Jedi Geek, I don't know. It's a pretty small game. It's not giant, but it's not small either just because it's Unreal Engine 5, so. Happy Poppy, you look good. Thanks for coming through. What's up, my guy? Jonathan, I broke my ribs doing MMA. I was doing jiu-jitsu with a heavyweight, and he rolled over on top of me on some pre-injured ribs that I'd taken a body kick doing some Muay Thai, and I broke 3 of them. The heavyweight popped my ribs when he rolled on top of me. I had the rear naked choke, and he tried to peel me off with the floor, but instead of peeling, he just rolled on top of me and popped it. And then in a Muay Thai class, ran out of room, backing up, dissipating force from knees. We were in a Thai plum, and the other guy was throwing knees, and he ended up crushing me against the wall and splatting my ribs. Charlie, you can say cap, but like, I'm not gonna take off my shirt, but the one side of my ribs is definitely shaped differently than the other side of my ribs from when they popped in. The leg to the ribs like popped it initially, and then the guy rolling over on top of me is what finished that break. The head scissors off a mount all the time. Are you talking like a leg triangle? Leg triangles are nasty. Personally, like, I always just go for the rear naked choke. I was working on heel hooks and stuff, but I was more of a boxing Muay Thai guy. And just like straight up wrestling. I can do leg triangles and stuff. But yeah, I was still pretty fresh into my jiu-jitsu career when I broke, because I started off with Muay Thai and boxing, and I had started going to open mats just recently before I ended up taking some injuries. So I will go back and learn more eventually. The game is Thor Parkour Pro, guys. It's a pretty sick game. You bet he was a big back? Bro was a big guy. He was not the most athletic heavyweight I've seen. He's no Francis Ngannou, but he was a great guy. He felt really bad about it, but you know, it was my fault for not taking enough time to recover from the Muay Thai kick. GGT, maybe one day this can compete with it, but Unity Parkour was cool. The only difference is, like, Parkour in Assassin's Creed was very automatic, and this is all manual. Yeah, this is basically Skate 3 without the parkour. I mean, without the skateboard. All parkour, no skateboard. It's pretty cool. ZZ, you cannot do all of this in GTA 5, ZZ. Not without mods, and even then, it's all automatic, bro. This is a very manual game. Jedi Geek, they say i7 with a 30 series equivalent is the minimum for this. But people play it on a Steam Deck, so it is what it is. Gaming Guitar Guy, you look good. It is Thor Parkour Pro. That's the name of the game. Based off that YouTube channel with the British parkour guys. Hold up. I want to... Here. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to run off. I want to hit that wall. And then I want to wall 180 off of that. Close enough. Was I in a gym with a lot of black belts? We had a lot of actual fighters in my gym, so it wasn't just a jiu-jitsu gym. It was a full MMA gym, but the place that I got injured was an open mat at a Brazilian jiu-jitsu gym. I was not ever paired with black belts besides the instructor, but we had 2 or 3 black belts. Guys with, you know, 10, 15 pro fights. Yeah, this is Unreal Engine 5, and I do have max graphics with ray tracing on. So, it's vastly, you look good. But yeah, you know, the guys who made this, or who are developing it currently, are not, like, they were not game developers before this. This is their first attempt at making a game, so it's pretty thick for what it is, and so you gotta cut them a little bit of slack. They're not professional game devs. They're just making it as they go along. Elias, the game is Thor Parkour Pro. Jedi, maybe. The guys are based out of London themselves, so they're probably going to stick to London, but you can mod maps into the game, so I'm sure once the game is actually out and being heavily promoted, that there will be a lot of maps. Because as there is right now, there's only this, like, one very detailed map, which is a real place in London, but you can play on the Assassin's Creed 2 Florence and Montegeroni map. You can play on the entirety of Skate 3. You can play like a bunch of other custom maps. There's probably 10 or 15. Crack Bunny, maybe they'll do backrooms. I don't know. But the thing is, like, you gotta think, Icy Cat, it will be on PlayStation and Xbox once the game's out of early access. But, you know, there's not a lot of mods for it now. There's maybe 20 mods, but there's maybe only 10 maps. But you know, it's still pretty early. Give it some time. They'll keep working on it. There'll be good ones. Bex Gong. And deleted, there is multiplayer. I'll show you what it looks like to jump off a building. You can go, well, this is the highest point in the game. Right here. And you can, in fact, just yeet yourself off a building. Skeletar, you look good. Thanks for coming through, my guy. WEDD, environment shouldn't be realistic. Well, I mean, this is a real place, so it is what it is. If you want to make a unrealistic parkour game, You can either play rooftops and alleys, or you can make your own, bro. I'd love to see, you know, a game that you develop, bro. If you make one, I'll play it on the channel. But this is what those guys have decided that they want for their game. It's pretty fun, and as they keep adding stuff, it gets more and more fun. They've improved the multiplayer. They added like 3 new tricks recently. They added moving trains. They expanded the map. They upgraded map textures. They're gonna make more customization, and they're gonna add different movesets and attributes per character. So, gaming guitar guy, I have played rooftops and alleys, but there's definitely a bunch of glitches. It's in early development, bro. But yeah, rooftops and alleys is cool, but I got bored of it really quickly because the parkour and the tricks are all automatic. What's cool in this is that you can do tricks manually. So here, I go into a layout, but to clear this gap, I actually do a tuck flip in order to clear that gap, which is something you cannot do in rooftops and alleys whatsoever. All of the animations are preset. Valerie Kreider, you look good. Thank you very much. Can we get some dubs in the chat for Valerie? Thank you so much, bro. Perch, you look good, buddy. I appreciate your insult, guy. I'm just glad that you're here. Whoever chatting your frosted flakes this morning, I'm sorry. And I hope your day goes better so that you don't have to express negativity on the internet, my guy. O'Brien, the game is Thor Parkour Pro. I got you, bro. I'm not a gatekeeper. It's on Steam for 25 bucks. Nick TQ, it doesn't use AI. It is mocapped. So it's people recorded the movements in real life, and then they attached it to a skeleton, and then they perfected it, or you know, they're working on perfecting it, and then they put it into a game and put it all together. You can do a lot of crazy stuff out here. We got corkscrews, we got dive rolls, we got 360 dive rolls, we got backflips. Moro, thank you very much for the dub for super chat. I appreciate you guys. Don Cubasino, it's good to see him again. I appreciate you. Danzo, this is not AI. I mean, it may look like it, but this is a real game that you can play right now. It's on Steam. It's mocap. It's not AI. We got vaulting and stuff too. You can clear gaps with dive rolls as well. But you know, the difference between this game and a game that just has parkour in it is it's made. O'Brien, please read, my guy. The sprint is limited, but the tricks stamina and like the maneuver stamina is unlimited, so it's not a huge download. I want to say it's only like 40 gigs, but I'm not sure. Alice Ramos, it's not AI. You got to learn to determine AI from reality. That will help you. It's going to be an important skill in the future. Annie, I am going to play GTA 6 as soon as it's available to me. It is not GTA, it is Thor Parkour Pro. Scythe, good observation. It is made with Unreal Engine 5. Unreal Engine 5, while itself is not great, it is great for people who don't normally make games or aren't into making, you know, detailed graphics themselves. The people who made this game never made a game before. This is their first foray into game development, so. Mild, it is the new Assassin's Creed, basically. No, it's called Thor Parkour Pro. Check the comment for the game name. It's $25 on Steam. It is Thor Parkour Pro. Destroy Rebel Scum? Dude. The cloth on this is insane. Check this out, bro. I'll zoom in so you can see it, but like, man. The cloth is actually insanity here. Like, the corkscrew is probably the best because it shows you the twisting and the torsion and the way that the shirt organically folds up instead of being a preset animation. And the clothes also react to the air. They have a real weight to them. So if you jump off a building like this, it'll actually ripple as you go down. Like, I think this is incredible. Like, man, the cloth in this is crazy. But how big is the map? The map is actually crazy. Tristan Freeman, Rooftops and Alleys is okay, but it's pretty boring, IMO. Deleted? That's what I'm saying. Even if you think that this game itself is boring or it sucks or it's incomplete, think of what this means for the future of parkour and animations and cloth sim in the future. Because imagine all your favorite games, but it has this level of detail of motion and of, you know, cloth simulation, light simulation, all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. Unfortunately, it's not on console yet, but it will be on console once it's out of early access. This game is far from complete. So if it doesn't immediately wow you, I would say wait until you see something from it on my stream that wows you. Because they do update it, but it's far from complete. So yeah, wait till you see something that wows you, and then maybe consider getting it. John Han, it is not meant to be like 100% realistic, but I do think they should add like a realism toggle so that you can, you know, turn on a little bit of realism. It is cool. This looks bare bones and lame AF. Just go outside. Bro, you're on my chat right now. You are on a phone or a computer in my stream, bro. Like, you have no room to talk. And as a matter of fact, I'm quite capable. I've done all this stuff in real life. I go outside every single day. And regardless, you're a handsome man. You look good. That's what I'm saying, Bexgong. This is a real place. Mild sociopathy, you can go from the highest point to the lowest point. It's just not, like, the map isn't really, like, it is developed so you can do that. It's just not developed in a way where, like, it's entertaining. It's basically just repetitive movement right now, because there's not, like, a ton of ramps and stuff. These buildings are real buildings from London. So, you know, real buildings are not designed in a way where you're supposed to be able to just parkour up, you know, the buildings, right? Yo, Derry, shout out Indonesia. And Feklet, there is online multiplayer with racing. Cameron Higgins, you look good, my guy. It's good to see ya. Arik, I mean, you can. I have played Spider-Man on this channel. I beat the whole Miles Morales game on here. Ball, you look good. Burner, you look good. I'm just climbing. Yo, shout out Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona is not a real place, but I'll shout you out. It's not a place in the game, rather. Sorry. Stream clips? Yeah, bro. This is that same game. It's just a little bit more developed than it was there. Ball one, right now it's just free roam, but I mean, if there were people online, I could join their lobby and stuff. If you guys have the game, you can join me right now. It's super fun. El Fana, even if you don't like the game, just think of what it means for the future of game development, right? You know, this is a very small studio, just a couple people. The game is in early development, but once it's out of early development, it will be on PlayStation and Xbox. For now, it's just on Steam. Bob Dees, I mean, yeah, it's in early access, bro. What do you expect, man? Pardon, there's just no point in like adding like a die mechanic, right? You can fall, but you know, because it's free roam, like why would you just die, right? If you fall in, there's no purpose to it. You know, it's right now it's a sandbox parkour game, but I'm not saying they made an engine Iron Star, but a very small team who had never made a game before was able to make this realistic of cloth and animations, bro. Like, these are smoother than any other parkour game with much more manual control, bro. That's what I'm saying. Iron Star, you can be a hater, but when you show me the game that you made, love to check it out, Iron Star. No, I'm actually 29 years old. Iron Star, if there's a game that you want me to check out, I'll check it out, bro. Like, show me your game, Iron Star. I'd love to see it, bro. Straight up. I'm not being a hater towards you. I just like I want to see another game that has this and does this and has these animations and stuff. Yeah, everybody says I got a baby face, bro. Kodo Kush, I mean, yeah, it's an early access game. Wait for it to, and yeah, Ball, that's what I'm saying. Right now, it may not be worth 25 bucks, but keep up with me. I'll let you know when it's worth the 25 bucks, trust. Iron Star, I do understand Unreal Engine 5. You're just being a hater, bro. Show me your game, Iron Star. I'm super down to see, like, what you got going on. Let's see what we got here. There's one guy. I know, man. I'm just out here talking about a game that I like. My deepest apologies, bro. My deepest apologies. Let's see what we got here. Iron Star, 1 sub, 2 videos, 300 doors. I can see your gut right now. What an excellent video, Iron Star. You have so much credibility. I really appreciate your input, Iron Star. You look great, buddy. Yeah, this is the guy talking shit. So yes, there you go, my guy. Anyways, you look good. The game is Store Parkour Pro, guys. It's a super fun game. Say what you want. It's in early access. It's super fun. If you want to see the skyline, Iron Star, I wasn't saying that was you, dingus. I was saying you have no credibility and that's your channel. But unfortunately, there's not a lot of players online because it's in early access, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Iron Star, take the L, move on. If you don't like the stream, you can leave. Regardless, you're a handsome man, but you don't have credibility. When you show me your work, I would love to see it. I'm not British, but I like the Brits. Look, all I'm saying is, if all 5 of your friends are dinguses, how could you not be dingus number 6? Stream clips, you look good. Bluelon, this is that game that's in your reels, bro. You can play it now. But I would say wait. Wait to spend the money on it for when it has a lot more stuff, bro. Blue Monty, I am part Chinese. Ball, actually, you can hop on the train. I'll run over to the train now. No refunds. I can't do everything on this game in real life, but I can do a lot of that stuff. Tyler, I'm not trying to be mean to him. I'm just saying, like, before I respect somebody's opinion, I gotta check your credibility to see if you actually know what you're talking about and if I should respect you. If you got a lot going on and you seem like a genuinely, you know, interesting and verse person, then, you know, I'll respect your opinion. But, you know, always check to see where the hate is coming from before you decide, though. You didn't hurt my feeling, Iron Star. This isn't my game, bro. Stitch, you look good, buddy. You look good. I'm not gonna call him that because I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just, you know. Anyways, I'm moving on. There's no point. If he wants to stay around and be upset then about the game, then he can be upset. Mr. Mortis, you look good. That's what I'm saying. It took a little bit of work, you know. Well, 5 point, he doesn't have anything else. So that's why I keep saying, bro, if he wants to show me his work, I'm down to check it out. I'm a reasonable guy. I'm open to being convinced. Enderman King, I'm saying wait until there's more stuff in it, and then it will be worth it, bro. But right now, I would say $25 is steep for early access, bro. Adamos, shout out to your brother. You look good today. Iron Star, I'm not gonna ban you, bro. You're welcome to hang out as long as you like. As a matter of fact, I would love to talk about something that you actually enjoy, my guy. But right now you've offered no positive energy to the stream. and nothing to actually discuss, so. Son M, you look good. The game is Sora Parkour Pro. I keep saying you look good because that's, I like throwing compliments at people. I got the most handsome chat on YouTube, I will say. I don't make the rules. Walter, I have played rooftops and alleyways. Not you, the game is Sora Parkour Pro. Alright, Mr. Mortis, we'll see ya. Suleiman, you look good. Can the train run you over? The train can run you over, bro. Did I Geek, there are moving cars. They're not super detailed, but... That's what I'm saying, Stitch. You're a handsome man, I can tell. Can I go inside? You can't go inside the trains. This is early access. It is. Riley, my favorite from Dragon Ball Z is Piccolo, closely followed by Vegeta. I like the big, deep character arcs that they go through. P40D, my favorite car is the Mercedes 190E Turbo Evo, 16 valve. It's a 2.5 16 valve, but I really like those cars, and I like that they, the 190E was made for homologation originally, and then ended up being a very popular commercial car. Sensei Ace, it is possible to fall. You can just faceplant whenever you want. Well, Sensei Ace, you don't have to land everything. If I try to do a manual flip, I can just fall. But, you know, as a person who's played this game a lot, I try not to fall all over the place just for no reason, right? There is some sensitivity to the timing. Like, if you do it right, you know, you can land pretty much anything. It's not ultra-realistic, but it's semi-realistic, and that's what's cool about it. Cornelius, I will faceplant in front of the next train, or when it starts moving again, I'll flop over there. Onyx, like, absolute just go. That's a crazy car, bro. Riley, the 3070 with an i7 is what they recommend. However, people play it on the Steam Deck, so it can't be that hard. Ball, yeah, this is Canary Wharf. Satellite Sands, this game is Sora Parkour Pro, STORROR. EXD Beast, I'm playing Sora Parkour Pro. Lava Bricks, I like it, but I will say it is very limited, right? It is not a super comprehensive experience yet. It is, ooh. Ooh. Oh, blah. Blockstack, it is made on Unreal Engine 5, but the physics and the clothes sim are, custom. So, Satellite Sands, not right now. I don't know if they'll ever intend to add guns, but, you know, maybe one day. AMG V12, heck yeah, bro. That Jesco is a beast that you were talking about. Personally, I'm not a big fan of, yeah, I mean, block stacking. You can't just boot up Unreal Engine 5 and download these physics, right? They mocapped all the motions in this, right? No, you can't play on a Samsung. Maybe through, like, PC streaming to your Samsung. What they lack is the body inertia. Yeah, I agree. There is a little bit of runoff, right? But also, like, of injury. Like, if you cork, you know, you do have, like, a step off for certain motions. And if you don't stick everything, you will just fall off, right? However, you can, like, intentionally stick. So if I jump over here, I can just stick something. It is, yeah, Blockstacka, the store parkour guys actually did mocap this. A lot of people, there was a guy in here earlier talking about how this is just all pre-made Unreal Engine 5 stuff, but show me another Unreal Engine 5 game that has this level of animation, bro. Ethan Harris, I used to do a lot more acrobatics back in the day, but I don't do as much acrobatics as I used to. What's my favorite food, Riley? Ramen, bro. Udon ramen. Do some water challenge. August Messi, I got 3 jobs, my guy. I do IT Monday through Friday, and then I also manage 3 coffee shops on the weekend. What do you do for work, August? Oh, no. Hold up, hold up, hold up. We'll pop up on here. Come on. Pop up. And then... let me line up properly here. I'm up here. Dustin, you look good, buddy. Thanks for coming through. Good to see ya. How was the arm wrestling competition today, bro? Best the gamer? Send me a link in the Discord and I'll definitely check it out, bro. Alex Wood, this is exactly like an early version of Skate with parkour. Oh, I love that one, bro. That's a nice little trick there. Me, I'm 29, skilled boulder. Alan, you look good. Guys, this is Store Parkour Pro. Anonymous, yeah, 5070 will easily run this, bro. I have a 4070 and an i9. This is not... it's Unreal Engine 5, so it's not, like, optimized, but it's not that intense. P40, my favorite music genre? Honestly, probably rap music, but I listen to, like, a little bit of everything. Like, I listen to rock, rap, electronic, a bunch of different kinds of electronic. I listen to punk, I listen to metal, I listen to a little bit of country, like, everything, bro. Alex Wood, you can get it, but it is early access, so, like, I might wait until it's more complete. Right now, it's in pretty early development. Riley, definitely somebody who's more compact. That doesn't mean height, but, like, a tall person who has, like, kind of a tight build, as opposed to, like, a lanky tall person definitely has an advantage in it. Yeah, it's only on Steam. NF or Tom McDonald? No, probably my favorite rapper is Capital Steez, but, you know, rest in peace, Capital Steez. You can, in fact, change your clothes, though. And you can change characters, too. They're based off of real people. So, these guys are actually part of the Store Parkour channel. Alex Wood, the map is pretty big. But you can't go everywhere that you can see. You can go to a lot of the places you can see. Like, obviously, I can't run off into the horizon. However, that spot that I was just by the waterfront is way down there, right on top of the head. That train track is that train station that I was on. So, Blockstacka, they're actually that ugly? I mean, maybe. If you want to drop your Instagram, Blockstacka, we'll talk about how handsome you are. I'd love to talk about nice things instead of being a deconstructive person constantly, Block. Like, what's your favorite type of stuff? What do you actually like, Block? Yeah, Capital Steez. I liked Capital Steez's lyricism. Like, my favorite rap track is definitely the Capital Steez Joey Badass track, but I like MF Doom. You know, I listen to Kendrick. I listen to freaking Wu-Tang. I listen to freaking I listen to a bunch of new guys too, but I don't really like follow artists. So if I hear a song and I like it, I like it. Tori, if you want to send me 500 bucks, you can, but I would rather you spend that money benefiting your own life. I mean, you can say the game's not good, Mr. Flag or whatever your name is, but you know, tell me about a game that you actually like instead of just hating on this game. I'd love to talk about the stuff that you actually do like. Backflip bender. I mean, I could do back tuck and then lay out and do like a 1 foot, and I can also do like round off backflips and just backflips, and I can do gainers. So, Rave the Requiem. Celtic Wolf, hop in my Discord if you want, and send me any music you want me to check out, and I do check basically everything that people send me, so. Blah, blah, blah. I used to do a lot more parkour than I do now, but I trained MMA more recently than I've done parkour. I kind of like swap hobbies every 2 years. So I have like a bunch of project cars. I know some jujitsu. I've done boxing. I done parkour. I can longboard. Like I can also slide longboard. I can do an ollie and pop shove it, stuff like that. Killuminati is very cool, I will say. It's not GTA 6. It's Store Parkour Pro. It's a game in early access on... It's only on Steam right now, but it will be on PlayStation and Xbox in the future. Blah. Lurk, people can be as negative as they want. The most I'm gonna do is just see whether or not I should put stock into people's insults, because I get a lot of insults here, but it is what it is. Regardless, I'm gonna tell everybody that they look handsome and that I hope that they have a great day. Yeah, Noob Slayer, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying go buy the game right now, bro. Honestly, I would personally wait. I just happened to try it and think it was cool. So, but I see how like to the average person or like to most people, this would not be super entertaining, right? For me, I can get a kick out of it, but you know, I'm just having a fun time. Noob Slayer, you look good, my guy. Lurk, you look good. Mr. Fisherman. Bless you too, best wishes. Just for Christ, it is a lot like skating controls. So like, to do a backflip, I would hold the backflip button or the flip button and flick back. But there's more complex controls like scoop inputs to do quirks. So if I want to chain quirks, I have to do scoop inputs and not just press a button. Spoken encounters, there are NPCs, they're just not super interactive yet. But in the future, there will be like security guards and stuff that knock you down. You can talk to the devs and stuff and, you know, suggest things and stuff. They are always working on it and always taking suggestions. Yo, is that Jamaica limited slash? I think so. Maybe I'm wrong. But if not, tell me what country it is, I'll shout you out. Lemonade by Frank Forrest. I gotcha. Heck yeah, dude. Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu. Do you think that would flow well together in your opinion? Riley, I think those are two great skills, but also, sweet, I am slightly global, Limitless Dash. You look good also. Wagwan, my brother. You look good. Unspoken encounters, you have no suggestions? I mean, that's fine. You don't have to. Snake Bite, it's good to see you. You look good. Anonymous, there is traffic. You can jump on the cars and stuff. Let me hop over to that area and I'll show you what there is. Not a lot, but there is some stuff. Yeah, this B-Man, it is basically Skate 3 controls. But Riley, the other thing I would recommend, bro, practice wrestling. Practice wrestling. Even if you know Jiu-Jitsu and are a master, even if you know Muay Thai and they're a master, what separates a good fighter from a bad fighter, especially at the highest level, if you watch MMA and competitive fighting, it's the in-between moments. When everything's clean, everyone's a specialist, right? But what sets the people apart is the in-between movements, right? The wrestling, the sprawling, the position, digging underhooks, getting the wizard. Yeah, best gamer. Class physics are quite good in this. Yeah, unfortunately the people are uninteractable for now. You can just walk through them. But other players, when you play online, are interactable. You can jump on the cars and stuff. So, I can just chill up here. And they'll drive around and stuff with you on there. There is the slow motion button. You just click the right stick in. Vinsart, thank you very much for the sub. Unspoken encounters, straight up, bro. Yo, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Shout out Michael Chandler, the dirtiest fighter in the UFC. TMKC, that's because this whole game is just parkour. There are, like, challenges and stuff you can do, and there is racing online. Cairo, you look good. I don't know how many hours I have on this game. Not a ton. Let me see. Ooh, that was a spicy chip. I have a little under 100 hours. But also, like, Anonymous Online is an open world. I mean, everything is an open world, right? That's the whole thing, is just doing parkour in an open world. Kane or Colin. Regardless, bro. Rest in peace, Tony Ferguson. He's fighting Salt Poppy next weekend. He's got, like, the best winning streak in the UFC and also the best losing streak in the UFC. Pocket sound. Pocket sand. Blades and shades, baby. Champ shit only. I mean, I will say, Khabib is, you know, statistically better. But nobody matches Tony Ferguson's swag. And pocket sand, bro. Irfan? I mean, you're not trying to be rude, but that was pretty rude. Regardless, you look good today, buddy. Irfan, I hope you have a great day. Muhammad Ali? Muhammad Ali is dope. I'm not sure when GTA 6 is coming out. It's probably never coming out. They delayed it again after, like, the 50th time delaying it. Oh, bro, Kane. At the time, bro, nobody was messing with Tony Ferguson. Like, if he had beaten Khabib and then retired, he'd probably go down as, like, top greatest. But that's the thing, is, like, he didn't. Nah, bro, nah. Champ shit only, bro. Even if it's just for the memes, bro. Hold on. I'm talking here, brother. Even if it's just for the memes, Tom. You gotta admit. Nah, like, Tony was fun. Tony is fun. Riley, if you're really learning to defend yourself, focus on boxing. Boxing is going to be your #1 because it will teach you footwork. It will teach you fast, decisive strikes. And 99% of people only throw hands. So, like, it's more important to know how to deal with hands, positioning, and be able to get out of a fight, right? I mean, yeah, Conor McGregor is hilarious. I agree. Tom Aspinall may be the GOAT. I can't give it to John Jones just because of all the steroids and the crime and stuff. He's just a bad guy. Bro, I love that you guys are fighting about MMA in the chat, dude. That's awesome. Bobby Hillskin. I mean, there's a bunch of different characters. They're based off of real people, so. We got Ben here. This guy looks more like Bob. Hold up. Sasha looks more like Bobby Hill. This is the Bobby Hill skin. Super jump is a glitch. You're not supposed to launch yourself. John Jones was on coke 24/7. I mean, basically, bro. I'm playing a store parkour pro. Yun Yun, shout out Cambodia. You look good today, buddy. Tom is like a lightweighted heavy. I mean, I think Tom's real strength, more than anything, is just his willingness to engage. And then secondly, his ground game. At his core, he's a jiu-jitsu specialist over anything. His dad was you know, a jiu-jitsu instructor. So I could play UFC. I don't play a lot of fighting games on here. I do have early access to the 2XKO beta, so I am gonna be playing the 2XKO beta on here, but I don't play a lot of fighting games anymore. Icy Felix, you look good. I do not have any waifu pillows. I have a Tempur-Pedic memory foam pillow. 2XKO, it's the League of Legends fighting game. I know it's not nearly in the same vein as the UFC game, but I'm only gonna stream it because I have the early access to it. And a lot of people do like League of Legends, so it is what it is. It plays a lot like Marvel vs. Capcom. Bruce Lee trumps all. Bruce Lee's philosophy, I think, trumps all, but as a fighter himself, he doesn't have a lot of incredible feats. But I appreciate the era of open-mindedness in martial arts that he helped usher in. I will say, if you don't know, you know, the Book of Five Rings, the Musashi Miyamoto guy, like, look up his philosophy. His philosophy is the progenitor to Bruce Lee's philosophy. Yeah, Anonymous, bro, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You're a very cool guy too. You have I appreciate your opinions. They're very valid. The game is Store Parkour Pro. GTA Gats. You look good. The game has some fun glitches. They look goofy. That's kind of the fun of it. The physics and the ragdolling is also pretty silly. Nolan L. Murphy. You look good today, buddy. He gets it. He gets it. You're gonna mod this game? I mean, it's just Unreal Engine 5, so if you know Unreal Engine 5, you can definitely put some work into this game. We've already got custom maps. There's custom clothing. There's a guy who modified drivable cars into the game. Changed the respawn indicator. They've got a drone camera in the works. There was a launch glitch. They did fix the big launch glitch, because I used to be able to, like, fly around as long as I stayed moving backwards, but they fixed that, so. Yo, good luck with the evacuation. I'm sorry to hear that, Nolan. Yo, thoughts and prayers for Nolan, bro. I hope you're okay. Make sure everybody was safe. I agree. Tony Ferguson in his prime beats Bruce Lee in one round. Tony Ferguson is way bigger than Bruce Lee and has more modern fight knowledge, but you know, that's not what we should remember Bruce Lee for, if you ask me. Not for his fighting feats, but more for the philosophy that he helped usher it in. Because back in the day, martial arts really did not mix and mingle. They actively encouraged their students not to learn multiple martial arts for fear of being shown up and invalidating their own. But Bruce Lee helped usher in an era where people keep what works and get rid of what doesn't work, so. Dana, I appreciate your enthusiasm. My best friend would love you, because he's the same way, bro. I don't know MMA, bro. Trust. I'm not gonna argue with you. Unspoken Encounters, I have seen it, man. I haven't seen the sequels, but I have seen it, man. Newfoundland and St. John's. Hey, again, thoughts and prayers, bro. I be safe. Please be safe. I think it depends on what iteration of the Punisher. The TV show Punisher, pretty freaking sweet, dude. But also, there's a lot of times where the Punisher is just angsty for no reason. But in most renditions, I like the moral dilemma. And I like the idea that he doesn't support people doing the same thing as him because he knows he's a bad guy. Nolan, hey, once again, thanks for coming through. You look good, buddy. One of the most handsome chats on YouTube, I gotta say. If not the most handsome chat. Anonymous, I did play the Battlefield 6 beta. I actually just put out a short right before I hopped on stream. And I am going to be editing another video on it. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Look out for Defibrillator Dan. Bootstrap Bill. It is Thor Parkour Pro. Are you, is your name a reference to, freaking, Pirates of the Caribbean? Constantinos, the highest spot in the whole game is the tower here. This is the highest place you could... Oh. This is the highest place in the game. I thought the beta was okay. I have more fun not playing the game properly. Like, the most fun that I had in Battlefield 6 beta was actually, like, running around with the defibrillator. Like, running around with the guns was okay, because when I was actually trying to take it somewhat seriously, I realized all of the imbalances in the game. That's what I'm saying, bro. I agree with you there. I'm not arguing that, bro. Tony Ferguson would probably destroy Bruce Lee. Luna Angel, you look good today. They need to nerf the shotgun range, Anonymous. They need to reduce LMG accuracy or damage. And, they also need to, add more class customization or class perks, because right now there are only like 4 of the 8 or so categories of weapons in the game that actually benefit from class perks. Unspoken encounters, there's online multiplayer, there's online racing, there's you know, you can play tag and stuff. They, you know, once you get the game, you'll have all the future updates. So they're going to add a bunch of stuff. They did 2 updates last month, and they're adding more moves and stuff. I'm not saying that you need to spend $25 on it now, but wait for it to be more complete, and then it'll be better. Bootstrap Bill, read the comment. I got you, bro. Dobby, did Master give you a sock? Did he let you out the house? Dobby, what's your favorite game, my guy? Yeah, Nimmons, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not mad at Battlefield 6. I had a decent time, bro. But before I can say it's like a perfect game or it's a great game, because it's a fun game. It's a good game. You can play 8 players right now, but I'm sure you can mod more players into it. But I think 3 or 4 patches and the beta could be, Battlefield 6 could be a really nice game. It feels a lot like Battlefield 3 and 4, which I played a lot of, but I took a big break. I did put some time into Battlefield 1, but yeah, give it a little bit more development time, and Battlefield 6 could be really awesome. I've been kind of anti-Battlefield in the most recent years, but this one I found myself, like, annoyed initially, and then after I kept playing it for a little while, I kind of liked it. Oh, Keto Planet, this is not supposed to be a realistic game, bro. Unspoken Encounters, I don't think it has a full roadmap. They said maybe next year sometime it's gonna come out on consoles, but, like, go into the Discord and you can talk straight to the devs and ask them questions, so. Bootstrap Bill, you look good. You look good, my man. Anytime, I'm not trying to gatekeep or anything. Silver Fox, you look good. There are things I like about COD, there's things I like about Battlefield. If COD went back to its classic aesthetic, I think people would not give it as much shit. Because IMO, Black Ops 6 has good mechanics. And once they fix the visual recoil on PC, like, have a great time playing Black Ops, Warzone. I play Warzone, I don't play multiplayer, but, my biggest issue is freaking Beavis and Butthead running around with Teletubbies, bro. I know, bro. Heaven forbid that a video game be a video game. Name me one video game that is 100% accurate, realistic, and has 0 simulated aspects. Diablo, they have parkour games on Roblox, I will say, but they don't look like this. They don't play like this. I'm not saying they're bad, they're just, you know, it's Roblox. Mexican J, it's okay, but it's not great, bro. It's annoying. I hate hearing the the whole time I'm playing, bro. That's what I'm saying, Zestly, bro. I would love for a return to COD aesthetic with modern controls, bro. Yo, Nimmons, elite ball knowledge. Mag was great, dude. The massive lobbies in Mag was awesome, dude. There are challenges, so you can do like little challenges, and you can also race when you're online with people, but there's not a lot of people who are online, dude. Rooftops and Alleys, this is Store Parkour Pro, but Rooftops and Alleys is okay. Hey, take it easy, Anonymous. It was good talking to you. Daniel, sir, I'm focused AF, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. If you don't like the stream, you're welcome to leave. But regardless, Daniel, you look good today. You're a very handsome man. I mean, Diablo, you could be right. I refuse to play Roblox, especially since they're trying to turn it... No, not even trying. Since they are actively spending money developing it into an adult dating site. Major Mustard, it's playable, but it's in early access, so I would not recommend spending the $25 on it. I've done it, I've done the $25 early access for you, so I can tell you to wait for the full game. But, regardless, it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Yeah, Major Mustard. This is, the store, this is based off the Store Parkour channel, and this place is actually Canary Wharf from London. Unspoken Encounters, I do live in a college town. I'm not gonna dox myself, but, I don't watch a lot of college football, but I prefer college football to NFL, personally. It's, just a lot more interesting, IMO. Riley, thank you very much for the compliment. I appreciate it. You look good today, in case nobody told you. Yeah, Major Mustard. It's pretty sick, dude. I like the mission, the goal behind this, of just kind of sharing parkour with people. And making something so you can do parkour offline. Have some fun, make some cool lines. Cameron Higgins, I mean, I'm just kind of doing the thing here. We'll hit a double Kong, we'll hit a Kong gainer. We'll hit the wall pop into a side flip over the rail, and then we'll do the off the building. We'll slide down the wall. Sydney David, it's pretty cool. If I tell you the team, then you know there. I don't like have a favorite football team, so I don't follow football like that. Spider-Man 2 or this? I don't know. I haven't played Spider-Man 2. I will say I did not like Miles Morales. Miles Morales was a terrible game. Like, Miles Morales was not a good video game. Like, not a buggy game, but the writing and the controls were not, like, it was not good. Well, Nimmons, thank you very much. I'm just a normal dude. Oh, somebody had joined my lobby, but then they left. I have played with the Classic Muffin before. I watched the Teen Titans cartoon when I was younger. And Nimmons, thanks for coming through. I appreciate the legit discussion. We get a lot of stinkers in here, but regardless, I got the most handsome chat on YouTube. It's just facts. I don't make the rules. Olaf Klaus, I haven't played it yet. I'm waiting for it to go on like ultra sale. I'll pay it. I'll pay a little bit less money and probably have a good time with it, but my backlog is too big for me to be buying full price games right now. The game is Store Parkour Pro, guys. Unspoken Encounters, technically yes, but Teen Titans came out when I was like 10 years old or something. And I'm 29, so I would say like 20 years is a pretty good way to say, you know, when I was younger, right? Unspoken Encounters, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying there are ways to be more right. I like the vaulting. The vaulting is nice. Let's go. AJB Fitness, you're a great stream E. Thanks for coming through. You do fitness. Are you like a trainer or do you just work out? Do you have a program? You got a channel or something? AJB? Sydney David? No, I'm playing Dark Tide after this. The reason I normally start my stream like 2 hours after where I started today. But the reason I started stream early today is so I could do a second stream of Dark Tide. I will be playing that in like 2 hours probably. Because I gotta eat after this, but... Well, of course, yeah, the parkour movement is all mocapped, so it is based off of real people having done these moves. They just added some extra stuff to make it contextual. I mean, I don't get mad, I just get confused, basically. I don't understand why people come in here and get pissed off. The worst I'm ever gonna do is if you're being like a real hater, is I'll pull up your channel on stream or like and see if it's worth getting upset. But even then, it's just like, should I respect your opinion or not? Yo, Dark Tide is sick. Dark Tide is sick. Mr. Ecstasy, I will make my booty clap for chat if you donate to children's charity and you give me a receipt. Don't send money to me. Like, help out some orphans or some shit, and I'll make the booty clap for you. Garbage, I'm not doing it. I already told you the stipulation, bro. Yeah, AJB. If people could upset me, I would have been gone a long time. A long time ago. My whole job, like, both of my jobs, and if you include it as a job, because... I do get monetized. I am monetized. If you consider all three of those things as jobs, because I do have 2 real jobs in this, it's all communications based, and you can't get pissed off in a communications based industry. Nicholas Watson, I speak with my diaphragm sometimes, but this is like my voice. I use my diaphragm when I sing. Which I'm not a great singer, but if I'm doing like a voiceover or something like that, then I do speak more with my diaphragm. But, you know, I don't know, it is what it is, bro. You're Viking Woodworks, you look good today. Nicholas Watson, you look good. Sir Shake, you look good today. I'm on about how good you look today, Sir Shake. You're a handsome man, I can tell. And you got a nice name. Garbage, this is just the ground of the map. So... if you look here where I am, then I can go to the crane here, and if you look down below, that park in front of my character, that's where I was on the ground. The game is Store Parkour Pro. It is in early access. I will say, maybe wait for it to be completed before you spend the $25 on it, but regardless, you look good. Sydney David, hey, I'm here for it, bro. Is that Riz? Unspoken encounters, if you're... just to extrapolate a little bit more on that idea, I mean, of course, I do use my diaphragm to speak, but I am kind of pushing more with my lungs now just because I'm sitting down. I could sit up more and push with my stomach, but it's like there are 3 kinds of voices typically that people use. You can have your chest voice, your throat voice, and your head voice, and you adjust the way that you project and what parts of your body that you use, because your voice is an instrument. I do have a tendency to pinch words out through my throat though. So that's what I'm saying. To briefly explain it, yeah, there are 3 voices that people use, and you use different parts of your vocal instrument to project those voices, so. Shadow, I have played a lot of Assassin's Creed, but the new Assassin's Creed was not to my liking, and none of the new Assassin's Creed have been to my liking. My favorite ones were the Ezio trilogy, and I think the last good one was Unity, so. Olaf, this game does have some missions, not like deep story missions or anything, but just goals that you can complete. And there is like online racing and stuff. If other people are online, you can challenge them to races, and there are like gates that you have to progress through. So there is that, but typically there's not a lot of people online because it is in early access. Like, I'm the only person hosting a lobby right now, so that said, if you guys had the game, you could join me right now, and we could just run around together. Shadow, my problem with the new Assassin's Creed is that they're like hardcore RPGs instead of being like Assassin's Creed, which was a stealth action game. I don't like the idea that I have to level up to be able to actually assassinate somebody. Yo, Prince of Persia is a great game. I have not played either of the remakes, but I played the original, and I played the one on the PSP that was like the chain demon guy. Oh, bro, I'm not ready to elope yet, bro. Prince of Persia Sands of Time was great. They do have like a tag mod that a guy is working on, Brandolo. Now, you can play informal tag because there are 2 ways to knock people down aside from just collision. So you can shoulder tackle people and that'll knock other players down. You could play tag that way. You can also drop kick people. So you could knock people down that way and play tag. But, you know, it's supposed to be kind of like a hangout space, right? You hang out, do parkour with your friends, make some lines, maybe race a little bit, chase each other. I have played Skate and I have played Tony Hawk's. Tony Hawk's Underground is probably my favorite of the Tony Hawk games. I thought it was so cool when they added the ability to, like, put the skateboard away and run around. Fractious, you look good today. And yeah, this is basically just a sandbox for now. I didn't actually play the Prince of Persia remakes. The last one I really paid attention to was the one with the guy and the chick. Prince of Persia with the guy that had the headband, and then you play with the chick who had like magic. Don Guapo, this is not my game. This game is made by Store Parkour Pro, STORROR. It's a YouTube channel of like some British guys, and they do parkour challenges IRL and stuff and make videos on that. I mean, the game's pretty deep. I mean, the parkour is pretty nice, bro. Ah! I'm falling into an infinity box. Yeah, Don Guapo, check them out, bro. They're pretty cool. They got like 10.8 million subs. They're insane. Store has not made anything else besides their YouTube channel. I like God of War. I like the old ones more than I like the new one. Hot take. The new ones, honestly, bro, should have just been a movie. Because the actual gameplay is okay, but like, I miss the old God of War gameplay. Oh, Shaky, I've been playing this game for a couple months now. I'm 2 hours in today, but yeah. I missed the old God of War when it was just Kratos freaking screaming the whole time and just ripping apart gods and demons and angels and stuff. Nicholas Watson, I play a lot of the 40k games. Django, if you don't like the green and blue, I literally just pick random clothes because people ask me if I could change clothes. Typically, I run like this, and people say this guy is the closest looking to me. But but yeah, there's customization, and the characters are based off of real people, so. What's something you can do that a first timer couldn't? I mean, my favorite like technical run so far, because I don't spend a lot of time at just one spot doing runs, but something a first timer could do. Also, people say that like this game is hard to control. I don't think so personally, but like the technical run that I like to do is over here. Game in store, Parkour Pro, guys. I played the Battlefield 6 beta. I play Call of Duty on stream. I have played Space Marine. I played Mecha Break on here. I played like racing sim games. Here, let me hit this line real quick. I play anything that's fun. I'm not tethered to any one particular game. I play a lot of Helldivers. Okay. Up here, and then side flip, little round off, and then cat pass here. I messed up. This is not an easy little run here. Come on. Tuck, wall pop, side flip, round off, and then cat pass. Nope, too fast. You have to actually intentionally get a late timing on the cat pass to make this work. This is not an easy little run. Okay, and then up, and then side flip, round off, and then late cat pass, dive roll through. Nope. Not easy. Because the character has a tendency to lean forward even when you let go at the right time. Okay, we got the tuck off of there, side flip, then round off, and then you come over here for a cat pass. It's a tight timing, but it looks sick when you get it. Come on, game. Come on. There we go. And then here, and then here, and then side flip, and then round off, and then cat pass. Oh. You can hit a sick move through there. Okay. Okay. Side flip, round off, and then... Nope. Come on. We can do this. And then... little cat pass. Dive roll action. There we go, there we go. Here we go. That's the run. Jay, I'm sorry, bro. I suck. I'm the worst, bro. I'm willing to chill out, bro. You look sad. Regardless, you're a handsome man, but you look desperate. Don't be desperate. Do I ever play horror games on stream? I haven't yet. But I mean, I'm not opposed. Usually just horror games are super shallow. They're just like, the gameplay itself is not anything impressive or interesting. I'm a fiend for mechanics. Nimmons, they are gonna add rope swings. There are gonna be ropes and moving objects. Like the crane will be able to move and you'll be able to grab and swing on stuff. So that is a huge thing that they're interested in. Bro, all shaky, you're welcome to join me, bro, anytime, dude. Rabbit, you look good. Thanks for coming through. Joni Macaroni, you look good. I know, dude. I mean, bro, when I was a kid and we were playing PlayStation 2, I thought some of those graphics looked real. And it's like, now we're at this point, dude. I never would have thought in my wildest dreams that we would be having games that look like this. And you can shit on it and say, oh, it's not realistic, whatever. But nah, bro. You know, unquestionably, this game is a good-looking game. Subscribe Team House, subscribe to you. You look good today. Like the Assassin's Creed map that's on this game, Todd Osborne? I think I showed that to you. I know, bro. Well, hey, Ocarina of Time looks cool. I won't say it looks good. It has not aged as well as some games, but Ocarina of Time was a great game, bro. Yeah, we back on stream, Rabbit. Always, every single day. Casper, it's not made with AI. It is made with mocap, though. So, people actually did all these moves, and that's how they recorded the animations for this. The mocapping, and then, you know, a little bit of tweaking in post to make it flow. But yeah. Thanks, Baffle. You look good today, in case nobody told you. Oh, Shaggy, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what people don't understand. Is like, since gaming has blown up, and it's not a huge niche thing, and we have so many young people who are into gaming, a lot of people have not been through the history of things always pushing the boundaries of what's possible. And if you played Vice City back in the day when it was new, bro, like, you know what I'm talking about. GTA 4 was basically real life, dude. Saying this game is Store Parkour Pro. It's $25 on Steam. It's in early access. I may not recommend you get it now, but wait till it is mostly complete, or at least has a lot more features, and it'll be a great purchase. As it stands right now, you kind of got to be a fan of parkour, just as it is, to kind of get the most out of it. But for what it is, it's quite cool. But, no, I know, oh shaky, bro. GTA 4 was awesome. Bro, I remember playing Max Payne for the first time, too. I wasn't allowed to have that game. And so I only got to play it at other people's houses. And I thought Max Payne was so cool. Especially in the time when we were playing, like, GTA Liberty City. Like, Liberty City and Max Payne graphically looked basically the same, but Max Payne was so far ahead of Liberty City as far as mechanics. Oh my god, yeah, 1080p was insane, bro. 144p, gang, rise up. Now we have, like, basically real-to-life footage. When before you'd be like, oh, this grainy image is Ultra HD. Shadow Dark, it's just a matter of practice, bro. I'm not this talented at parkour, but you could be if you practice. What games are you playing? Android Pop, I played like a little bit of everything. Name a game, I've probably tried it or something similar. I'm not tough. I mean, I never said I was, buddy. Regardless, Trial, you look good today, in case somebody told you. I don't play as much as I used to, old shaky. But I would feel it's a waste to get rid of instruments. I used to play in a band, and I played in like my school band too. But I played trumpet more than I played guitars and stuff. Jasper, I am gonna play the new Dying Light in the future when it comes out. Hussein, yeah, I have like 275 videos made on Helldivers. If you like Helldivers, I have a ton of videos made on it. I'm just waiting for them to fix the game again, because they really messed up the game. The game is in the worst state it's been in a long time. Andre, the game is Store Parkour Pro. WWE fan, the game is Store Parkour Pro. Hussein, thank you very much, my guy. I appreciate you. Once they fix a lot of stuff with Helldivers, I'll be happy, but the game is super unoptimized right now, and there's just too many bugs for me to keep defending it. Honestly, they need to spend some time fixing the game and not adding more things that keep breaking the game. That said, Arrowhead has done a great job with what it is, and I'm optimistic for the future of it. Todd Osborne, these are not pre-recorded streams, and if you think so, you know, you're absolutely wrong, my guy. There's no way that I could predict everything that people say, and fill all the chat, and say everybody's usernames, and have organic discussion, bro. Like, give me something to do, either on camera or in the game, and I will demonstrate that it is not. Fractious Dig, They're in the game files, but the last patch kind of bugged out the police, so I'm waiting for them to add it back. But there are security guards that will like tackle you and stuff in the game. Shadow Dark, I do love first-person shooter games. I play a variety of them. I tried the Battlefield 6 beta, and I'm going to be putting out a video on my experience with the beta in a second here. Well, not in a second here, but once I'm done editing, it's pretty fun. Scratch my nose. Nose scratched. Aggressively scratched. I'm scratching my nose. Ah, my nose. Prime Hustle, what's your favorite game, dude? I hope you're having a good day, Prime Hustle. You look good today, buddy. I'd love to know what your favorite game is. Because, I mean, this is just a game I play. It's nowhere near my favorite game. Adam St. Clair, Mirror's Edge was goated, dude. Maybe when this game is finished, it'll be as good as Mirror's Edge. But right now, Mirror's Edge is leagues above it. And also, I mean, Mirror's Edge is a good game. Old Shaky, yeah. We'll go to the ground here. Check this out, bro. End of Nation, you look good. You feel when you get older, gaming is not as exciting as it used to be as a kid. I'm just you're in games for the Game Boy. Oh, bro. Sometimes it's like that, but honestly, Joni Macaroni, there's so many games out there, you just gotta find what's good for you. Recently, I've been heavily enjoying the Warhammer 40k games. I'm gonna be playing Dark Tide on my second stream today, because I'm gonna take like a food break in about an hour. Let me go to the ground actually and stay there. Sorry, that's what I was doing. But there are some games that like I go to sleep and I cannot wait to play them when I wake up, bro. King K, my favorite game is Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. Vin Starte, shout out Vin. You look good today, buddy. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. No, for sure. I glitched there, otherwise I would sit there, but... I mean, just try new games that are not like the games that you have tried before. Because, like, I never thought 40k games would be, like, my thing. I actively avoided that universe, but now Space Marine and Dark Tide are some of my favorites. Black Cloud, right now, I don't have a particular objective, but there's, like, online multiplayer and racing and, like, little challenges you can complete where you have to do specific tricks and hit certain zones and stuff. But, yeah. Yeah, you can parkour on the ground for those who are asking. Moonshadow, you look good. Nicholas Swift, you look good today, in case nobody told you. Yana, well, thank you so much. You look good today, in case nobody told you. M.R. Orson, you look good today. Nicholas Swift, I mean, you do take damage, but, like, in a free roam game where there's no, like, consequences for dying because you're not doing anything objective based, what would be the point of, like, taking damage and dying? You do get a pain score, so, like, I got a fracture there. But yeah, there's just no point in having, like, a death right now, or, like, having permanent injury. So, Mac, it will come out on PS5 and Xbox. Yana, thank you very much. Fame is not the goal. My goal is just to play games and share my experience with the world and talk to people and tell people that they're good-looking individuals. I will say, the only, like, real death we have is, like, water. You reset if you jump in the water. So there is that. SHD, you look good today, in case nobody told you. Blah. Robert Rush? Is that my boy, Robbie Rush? The game is, pretty awesome. Even though it's just in early access, the game is pretty fun as is. There's vaulting, there's freaking reverse vaulting, we got slides, rolls, you can 360 jump, you can 360 dive roll, we got double kongs, dude, you can hit palm spins, we got round off back flips, front flip, freaking 360 jump into a vortex, freaking double tuck, and then reverse vault, climb up, jump over, roll, lazy vault down into a dive roll gap, wall pop, jump 180, climb. Like, it's pretty in-depth, bro. Bro, the whole point of this is to avoid all that stuff, Dizzy. This game exists so that you can do parkour without experiencing all the pain. Oh, Shaky, I agree with you. I quit myself quite a while ago, but Isle Tree, I agree with you. I don't know if they'll ever do that, but it's Unreal Engine 5, and they allow modding, so you could totally mod that. There'll probably be custom servers and stuff. Robert Rush, it is on PC, but I am playing with an Xbox controller right now, bro. Yana, I think at 10K, I am gonna do a DBZUDON meetup. We're gonna find a convention in the center of the country, the US, and do a live thing, like an informal meet and greet. I'm not like a big enough, I'm not important enough for people to really come see me, but maybe for the people who are really interested, you know, we can meet up and just do stuff together. Thank you very much. Fractious? Nah, dude, I do more stuff than this. I'm gonna, in about 50 minutes, at the 3-hour mark, I'm gonna end this stream, and I'm going to do Dark Tide. I'm gonna be playing like a 40K game that plays like Left 4 Dead 2. The game is Store Parkour Pro, STORROR. It's not on PS5 yet, but it will be on PlayStation and Xbox once it's out of early access. It's still heavily incomplete. I do not suggest spending your money on it right now. And Andre, to answer your question, no, it's only on Steam right now. Wait till it's closer to finish before you get it. What do I do for a living, Nimmons? I have 2 jobs outside of this. This is, you know, this is my 3rd job. I put about 5 hours of work into the YouTube every day. Between streams and Charlie Dugmore. Yeah, you can face plant. There's no, like, permanent penalty. You do just stand up right now, but maybe in the future. But yeah, I put about 5 hours into the YouTube between streams and editing and, like, clipping and stuff like that. But Monday through Friday, I do IT. I work for a software company. And then on the weekends, I manage one of 3 coffee shops. I'm passionate about craft coffee. So I work for a company and I manage one of the 3 coffee shops that's under our umbrella. Watching Gary, you don't have to send me money. I mean, thank you if you do, but you can use that money better on yourself, then by all means do. Joni Macaroni, shout out France. Bonjour! Je m'appelle PK, aka DBZUDON. I don't know that much French, but... Nimmons, heck yeah, dude. You know what's funny? I used to be scared of working with electric systems and stuff. Nah, Hanif, this is not a replay. You look good, Hanif Juden. You look good. I did play Miles Morales on here. But I used to be afraid of working with electrical systems until I got into cars. And then, like, I had to bite the bullet and learn how to do, like, electric systems and things like that. Work with a battery, set up speaker systems and things like that. Troubleshooting, fuses, all that. And that's kind of what got me over my fear of working with electrical systems. Lonnie, you look good. Watching Gary, bro. No. By all means, bro. Especially, the worst thing that could happen to me is I find out that somebody donated it to me and it, like, hurt their life in any way. I'd rather you go, like, buy flowers for your mom or something, or, like, go take your girlfriend out. Like, go buy your kids some toys or something. Literally just go buy yourself snacks versus send me money. I got 2 jobs for a reason. The game is Store Parkour Pro. Yeah, Jack, that's what I'm saying, bro. I sacrificed the past 8 months worth of going to car meets and going out and hanging out with people, vacations and things like that, so that I could grind on my YouTube, and it's paid off. I'm not making like a ton of money off YouTube, but I make a little something here. Watching Gary, you look good, dude. Thanks for coming through, and I appreciate the sub, man. We play more games than just this, so if you like any of the games or you actually have some of the stuff that I have, always flare the Discord before I play something and just first come, first serve, play with whoever's available. I'd love to maybe share a game with you sometime. Now, I will say, Lonnie, I do not play Fortnite, Roblox, or Minecraft. I'm not saying they're bad games, but that's just not my cup of tea. But there are people in the Discord who play all of those games, so if you're interested, you're welcome to jump in. Practice? Yep. My boy Scythe. If you look up Scythe 3 FPS, that is your guy for those kinds of games. Although he's primarily a peak streamer. He is like the peak guy. Yo, take it easy, Nimmons. Somebody asked about the best coffee to try. Personally, I like Brazilian and Colombian beans. I also like East Asian beans, because they tend to be like rich, chocolatey, peanut buttery, and my go-to drink is a cappuccino. Yeah, Fractious. Postal, I've not tried Postal. Lonnie Yarbo, you look good. Thank you for the sub. Kingslayer, it's good to see you again, man. Doreen, you look good. Spider Reddit. Spider Redips. They say man-child is what you imagine. I do have a bit of a baby face. I am 29. Unscripted? I mean, I could do reaction videos, but I'm not at the point where anybody could care about my opinion. Not to say I don't have credibility on topics, but like, you know, if you want reaction content, then other people are there for you. I just like playing games and stuff. Bro, not the shadow ban lobbies. Robert, I do play COD in the Discord a lot after stream. Like, I don't stream a lot of COD. I do sometimes. But when I'm just chilling in VC with the homies there, which I do chill in general in the evenings if y'all want to chat. But I play COD a lot in the evenings. I do like Warzone a lot. They need to remove some of the cartoon skins and the Teletubbies, but it is what it is. Monkey, my morality is pretty solid, I think. This is not free. It's $25 on Steam. I would not suggest, personally, I would not suggest getting it now unless it wows you. But wait for more features. There is online multiplayer, but they need to expand it before it's like super worth. Mateo, I'm not gonna say that out loud because I know what you're trying to do, but unfortunately for you, I read. That is true, Robert, but you know, I prefer regular aesthetic, bro. Mateo, I read everything in my head before I say it out loud, and so you're not gonna bait me into saying that stuff. Choose your next words carefully, Mateo, if you want to stay on the stream. Young Irish, the game is Thor Parkour Pro, my guy. You look good today, in case nobody told you. Very handsome individual. Mateo's just trying to get some clickbait or whatever, but or like some clip for stream, try to get me canceled or whatever, but it's not gonna work, buddy. I'm just gonna tell you you're handsome and send you on your way. You look good today, Mateo. It doesn't have to be this way. We can be friends. Doreen, it's good to see you, as always. Mary Artis, I look like your Les mom. Well, I will say your mom must be a very handsome individual. Because my mom thinks I'm handsome. SGT Static, how am I so good? Are you saying like in a game or I don't know. Monkey Squatch, I have done a lot of deep philosophical introspection and outrospection, but I mean, I'd be down to try some of those games and stuff. Just a matter of time. I gotta work through my backlog. Riley, what's the point of cancel culture? The point of cancel culture is because people cannot control things in their own life, they have to control other people's lives, right? That's my theory, you know? Ezra, I'm pulling your finger. It's 7 o'clock where I am. 7 p.m. I don't play this game 24/7. I play it maybe twice a week. But I play a lot of other games mostly. This isn't my favorite game, but I do play it and stream it. There's a lot of games that I do like more though. Spider Redips, I am a big Dragon Ball Z fan. Piccolo's my favorite character, closely followed by Vegeta. I like the big character change arcs where people become very different than their original self. Shoot, even Hercule, Mr. Satan, like, his arc is a great arc. He goes from being very self-conscious, self-absorbed to being the literal savior of humanity. Lonnie Yarbrough, I am gonna stream tomorrow. I stream every day starting from 6 to 7 Central. I do sometimes start early when I play store or so. Robert Bush, I do know a guy named Jesus. He's a great guy. But Jesus was also pretty nice too, from what I hear. Boo has a great arc too. Kogus, I'm 5'6". Globally, I'm average, but here in America, I'm a short guy. Nicholas Watson, I try to keep my backlog light, but I have like 5 or 6 games right now, and I do have a couple games projected. I'm gonna be playing the new Dying Light when it comes out, and I might play Red Dead Redemption 2 story on here. Derek Hall, I have no political opinions for real, bro. I try not to be political. Regardless, you look good. Bear Siren, I have a tiny chin. I'm just a small guy in general. I'm not saying I have a nice jawline, but it's not non-existent, bro. I'd rather have a tiny chin than 10 chins. 10 chin Han? PN? Dragon Ball Z? You look good. Riley, I was gonna say, Bilal, I can slap at the bass. I'm not great, I haven't played in a couple of years, but I played a lot of other instruments in that time. Royale, I don't know what you're saying, bro. Choose your next words carefully. Lego Goku, the game is Store Parkour Pro. Zamasu, it's good to see you, my guy. Spooderman, it's good to see you again. We got some legends of the chat. Zamasu, how's life, my guy? It's good to see you. I missed you on the last stream. Spooderman, you are in fact back. It's good to see you. You look good today, in case nobody told you. Can I go over there? I don't think there's really a point. Lonnie Yarbrough, I've played this game a lot of times. I will say I have a little under 100 hours on this game. Vegeta's only second and gets placed? I don't know. I like Vegeta more than I like Goku as a character. But I like Piccolo more than I like both of them, so... Weston Roach, I played, yeah, I played trumpet. I play, guitar sometimes, too. No, I'm not racist. Royal, if you don't move off the race subject, then I'm going to ban you. That's one of the few things I don't tolerate. You can insult me, but do not say sex stuff or slurs, otherwise you will be gone. Kill Immortals, the normal stuff. Lonnie, the only reason I pick Ronaldo is because you can play as Ronaldo in a fighting game. I have no opinion on football. JPL6, you look good today. That's why I said choose your next words carefully, because I don't tolerate that stuff. As long as you don't have nefarious intentions, you're good in my book. That's how I see it. Side, no, I'm not gonna say a slur, bro. Don't try to bait me into saying a slur. The only time you should slur your speech is when you're drinking alcohol, and even then, it's probably not good to drink. This is in fact a store game, John Burke. Spooderman, I do watch some anime, but I usually watch classic anime more than I watch, like, new anime. I don't really watch new anime. Cowboy Bebop is my favorite. And, Samurai Champloo closely follows that. I like Trigun, Outlaw Star, things like that. Older animes. I like mecha anime. He didn't say anything yet, K-Step, but he asked if I was, and I said no. He's still wearing a wave cape? I mean, yeah. Piccolo, we see the fit. Yu Yu Hakusho is goated. I actually didn't watch much of Yu Yu Hakusho beyond the tournament arc, but I did read Yu Yu Hakusho. I used to get the Shonen Jump magazine back when they printed. Spider, I did watch the first season of One Punch Man. Osa's Gold, I'm just running. I ain't running nowhere in particular. Just running around. You know what it is. Saitama better than Goku? I'm not gonna accept such slander here, Royal. Goku would own Saitama. And even if you bring up numbers and stats, I ain't conceding, bro. Given this game is just for parkour. But, this game is just for parkour, but I do play a lot of other games if you want to see something else. In about half an hour, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to eat some food. And then, practice big. Saitama killed God. Well, Goku's above God level too, bro. And if you say no, he's not, then he's about to be. I don't want to hear it, bro. Goku filled infinite multiverse with his energy instantly, so there is that. I don't want to hear it, Royal. Saitama is him, but he's not Goku him. Even if you talk about all of Saitama's power feats, Goku united the world, bro. Every culture on planet Earth likes Goku, bro. That's what I'm gonna say. Agree to disagree, bro. I'm not saying Saitama's not him, but Goku has actually in real life united the planet. Lonnie R, bro, I don't really watch any other YouTubers. So, Spooderman, it's good to see you. Thank you very much. Ree, you look good. This is, in fact, that store game, guys. Spooderman, thank you very much. I'll be on Dark Tide tonight, and then I'll be playing something else entirely tomorrow. Dr. Shotgun Hands, it's just it's a parkour game. It's in early access, so it doesn't look like there's a lot going on, but there will be eventually. You're gonna watch DBZ? If you can, find an edit of DBZ without the filler, because, I mean, it is shonen. Lonnie Yarbrough, I'm a champion level Rocket League player. I can do a wall, off the wall, off the ceiling. I can do double touches. I can do, I can dribble on top of the car. I can dribble in the air. Yeah, John Burke, that's what I'll say, bro. Riley, I do not have any pets, but my roommate, has pets. Bro got braces and all your kids are locked up? That's crazy. Good luck with that, Ale. Hostess Gold, yeah, I am controlling him. So, to jump, you press A. Just to show off some controls. I have to do scoop inputs to do cork. I can do front flips, back flips, round off, side flip, vortex. You can do vaults and stuff, like speed here, cat pass. And you have to time rolls and things, so. I'm not sure if they have Friday the 13th still on PS5. I don't have a PS5. I don't support Sony hardware. Thought I'd change my background. Zamasu, I did make a Zamasu art, but once I changed it, people got annoyed at me and got really mad, Zamasu. I'll send you my my Zamasu art on Discord so that you believe me, but people got. Well, it's because they come to expect the same logo from me, Zamasu. People were like, "What? You changed your picture? I couldn't find you." Fractious, I'm not part of the console wars. I play on PC, so I think Xbox as a company's messing up. I think Sony is very anti-gamer as well. You know, Sony spent millions of dollars trying to shut down cross-platform. Like, they did not want PlayStation players to be able to play with Xbox or Switch or PC players. They actually tried to shut it down, so that's the only reason that I don't support Sony gaming. I don't support Xbox gaming because they mistreat their employees and kill games. The game is for Parkour Pro. Osos, how do I learn all the moves? The moves are, there's a huge like guide, so you can look through and see all the different tutorials and stuff for how to do all the different moves. Riley, they should just team up, but they're not. I agree with you, John. Okay, shout out South Africa. I'll be watching Drickus Du Plessis' next fight. South African UFC champion. Yeah, there's a lot of moves. You got roll, you got dive roll, you got 360 dive roll, front flip, back flip. Well, that's gainer. Back flip. You got side flip. You got round off and round off back flip. You got corkscrew. You got vortex. You have step jump. You got standing jump. You got 360 jump. You can stride, and you can manually control each step. You can also plyo, the 2-foot moving jump, and you can also do vaults. So there is the speed step. You got lazy vault. You got dash vault. You got cat pass. You can double Kong. Maybe I can double Kong over here. Double Kong's a little more sensitive still. Let me see if I can find a good double Kong spot. There you go, double Kong. You can reverse vault. You can also palm spin. You can 180 off a wall. You can tic-tac. You can multi-tic-tac too, so I can do this to here to there. You can stick jumps as well. So if you jump here, you can jump and then stick. There's a lot of stuff, bro. ECC, you look good. Is this only up to? I mean, it's on PC right now, the game store Parkour Pro. Riley, I have contacts, but I wear glasses before I go to bed at night. Cujo, what's your favorite game, bro? I'd rather hear about what you like than hear what you dislike. And regardless, Cujo, you're a very handsome man. I hope you have a great day. Your twin French rapper? I remember you now. You're saying I look like one of those couple of French rappers. Those guys must be very handsome, like yourself. I don't play COD M. I play no mobile games, but I do play Warzone. Gage Fowler, this is not Assassin's Creed, but Assassin's Creed with this parkour would be sick. The game is Store Parkour Pro. SCORROR. You got Goku Black in the chat? Where? Just you? Are you talking about yourself? Because your name's Zamasu, but I guess your picture is just Goku Black in rosé form. Stefan, it is 7:15 p.m. here. I'm on Central Time, but I'm not doxing myself further than that. ECC, I have no idea what you're saying, but you look good today, in case nobody told you. Oh, God. John Burke, I did play the Battlefield 6 beta. I had a good time with it, but I think it needs 3 or 4 updates before it's really good. I'll say it's a good game. As somebody who hasn't liked the past couple Battlefields, but played Battlefield 3 and 4 a lot, I don't know what you're talking about, ECC. Hop in the Discord and send me a link so I can see. Riley, I have been to Canada. I've been to British Columbia, BC. Me cheese. Wait till this game gets updates and then get this, but don't get rooftops and alleys. Rooftops and alleys is really boring, if you ask me. Because all the parkour and flips are automatic. I mean, there's bugs with Battlefield 6. There's a lot of gun balancing that needs to be done. Specifically, shotguns need shorter range. LMG needs either an accuracy or damage decrease. And there needs to be like a UI update. One thing I will say that irritated me, and it's not necessarily like the worst thing, but I was irritated that there's maybe somewhere between 6 and 8 weapon categories, but between the 4 classes, only 4 of the weapon categories have actual class perks that benefit them. So there are entire categories of weapons that get 0 benefit in the game, which is kind of annoying. I think it's a weird interaction. Or just like a weird decision, rather, sorry. Gage Fowler, you can in fact dolphin dive. You can dive like that. I'll go dive off a building for you, bro. Here we go. McCrane. Yeah, I like the carbine. I think the carbine was a good gun, actually. It's a good, like, mid-close range set of, like, weapon. But, like, I think it's just weird that carbines and DMRs have 0 perks in the game. Like, why would you make it so that only some of them, like, have... Why would only some of the weapons and, like, entire categories not have perks? It's just weird. They're French. I don't know that he meant that. If he says it again, we'll take it. Well, also, John Burke, I think it's weird, like, the weapon categories that get benefits, or, like, the classes that have weapon perks don't necessarily benefit from it. Like, support having a speedy LMG kind of promotes you not playing as a team player. It kind of promotes selfish gameplay, because you're just gonna spray and pray and, like, run and gun, rather than focus on supporting people. The only person who gets a benefit from an SMG is the mechanic, or, like, the engineer. But the engineer should spend all of their time in a tank, or, like, supporting the tank, which means you don't want to be you running and gunning with an SMG. The assault class, sure, the AR perk is good, but I think the assault class should have the SMG perk. And the recon only benefits a sniper. But one of the major perks of it, aside from the sniper perk, is meant for you to run around, and they have nothing to help you with mobility. So it's not bad. I'm not upset. I don't think it's wrong, per se, especially if they're gonna add more stuff. But I think it's a weird decision, and I think with 3 or 4 patches, it could fix all of that stuff. So, well, Ghost, I'm not saying they should have open classes, but I think they should at least cover the spread of weapons and have, like, you know, pretty at least have a range of things that each class can do if they're gonna completely neglect entire categories of equipment in the game. So, again, I'm not upset with locked classes, bro. I played the other Battlefields. I'm used to Battlefield being how it is, but I think fine-tuning will make it great, whereas right now it's pretty good, and it's enjoyable. ECC, please refrain from saying that. That's like one of the only things that I don't allow EC. I will probably ban you if you. I will ban you if you say it again. Okay. I have no obligation to you. He's just saying the N word over and over, but he's saying it like French. You were chill the last time we talked. If you say it one more time, if you spam it one more time, you're just gone. Straight up, bro.
That's whack, bro.
Nope, no. ECC, I'm gonna put you in timeout here for 5 minutes. You're welcome to stay and be normal, but if you don't come back and chill out, then you're gonna be gone permanently, okay? Violonics, I think it would be cool to like run from zombies and stuff. Like, imagine World War Z like zombie stacks and you're running away from that. It would be sick, dude. Skeeter Mirror's Edge is great. Mirror's Edge is definitely the best parkour game. Well, I don't know. Dying Light is very, very close. They're like, well, first Mirror's Edge, perfect game. Dying Light, almost flawless game.
What was the flaw?
Old Drippy, if he comes back, then he's just gonna be gone permanently. I'm giving him the one chance, bro.
I think the Dying Light combat system was a little whack.
Robbie, eventually, like, we can fight this all day. I can tell it's you. If I have to file a claim with YouTube to get your IP banned, I'll do it, bro.
That gives me slight anxiety.
Oh, yeah? He'll get bored eventually, that's what I'm saying, bro. We can fight this, bro, and you're not gonna upset me. I just think you're a freaking weirdo, bro. Yeah, Far Cry is very similar to Dying Light. They just don't... Like, Far Cry has significantly less parkour. I will ban all 20 of your accounts, guy.
Bro, chill out. Go do something. Or just chill.
I mean, Buddy doesn't have a life. It's okay. Eventually, he'll get bored. That's what I'm saying, Biolonics. I think it would be really cool to just, like, run from zombies, collect supplies and stuff, and like try to be like a zombie delivery guy or like a zombie world delivery guy where you gotta move supplies using parkour and stuff, or like carry messages and things. Because I can't think of like much else you would do. You can't carry like heavy objects, and you can't have a ton of weapons if you're gonna be doing parkour like this. But it could be cool to have like a freaking katana and just slash up some zombies while you run around or something. Imagine DayZ has that. I mean, yeah, any game would benefit from cloth sim or like parkour physics like this. What are you getting into? You're just gonna be playing some more Evil West. I was just saying Dying West, Forbidden West, like everything that was not Evil West.
From these parkour mechanics.
So kind of like a Porter Sim Death Stranding style? Yeah, basically, but with like more advanced movement mechanics style. I think it would be cool. And maybe have like a damage system where if you take damage from zombies or like maybe certain objects, you can't use certain types of parkour because it'll hurt the object. And so you have to do traversal challenges based on, you know, whatever it is you're carrying, and like that would spice up each map or like the same map over and over because you have to traverse the same thing in different ways. But also, you know, adding different enemies and things like that could also work. Piranha, you look good. The Game of Store Parkour Pro. That's what I'm saying. Bionics, it is just Unreal Engine 5, so you can you could mod whatever you want in this. Hey, take it easy, bro. I'll come chill in a second. Drop a ladder for others. They need to fix ladders in this game, but yeah. Jacob, don't acknowledge him, okay? If he comes back, just don't say anything, bro. You just fed him. Don't say anything to him. I'm not gonna say anything. Never gonna acknowledge him ever again. I'm just gonna ban all those accounts and eventually he'll get bored, bro. You'll learn these things as you get older, Jacob. You'll learn. I appreciate you looking out, though. I know it's coming from a good place. Reverse psychology and type B. Yeah, but honestly, I think they really need to add, like, I think it would be cool to have, like, team contextual type stuff. Like, if I could stand here and, like, get down on one knee and be ready to hoist and have somebody, like, step jump off of my hands, that would be badass, dude. There's already online multiplayer, and there is tangibility between people. So I think it's very possible. It's just a matter of programming and like where in the development they are. Because they do stuff like that in real life on their channel, actually. It would be really cool. Shadow, you look good. In case nobody told you, you look good. There's online racing right now. And modding is also pretty... is pretty interesting. They modded the entire Assassin's Creed 2 Montegeroni and Florence map into this game. And there's like clothes and stuff, and somebody's working on a drone cam right now. Stefan, Gears of War 5 has the best gameplay now, but Edit V2, the game is Store Parkour Pro. Biolonics, the problem is you have to have, like, there has to be rules, or I guess, like porting rules that are better defined, because the character can only interact with so many different kinds of ledges. So, taking the edges and stuff, taking the ledges into account and having measurements is the important thing. Now, I will say, Biolonics, if you're really interested, hop onto the Store Parkour Pro Discord. There is a modding channel, and they give you a lot of tips and like measurements and things for different tricks, as well as like a bunch of there's a bunch of like information on how to mod things. So Biolonics, somebody has already done a lot of the legwork for you if you're really interested. As a matter of fact, Biolonics, while you're here, hang tight 1 second. I'm going to restart the game. Also, Edit V2, you look good today. I'm going to put in the Assassin's Creed map so you can see what I'm talking about. And I'll show you kind of the issues that we run into. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to hop over to this, and then I gotta go to Steam, and then I gotta go to Steam Apps, Common, then I gotta go to Store, and then I gotta go to Store Parkour Pro, and then I gotta go to Content, and then I gotta go to Packs, and I gotta drop that in. And now I can start the game back up. John Burke, you look good, dude. There's no point in being like a rude or upset guy. Like it doesn't get you anywhere. So, and especially it doesn't get you anywhere here. I I appreciate you chilling too, John, and like having real discussions with me. It does make, like, turn on the camera, but y'all make it a home for real. Y'all make it a place. Let me head further into the head actually into the city. So as you can see, this is Monte Gironi from Assassin's Creed 2. But it's pretty buggy. I gotta find my way into the actual city here, because I'm outside the city walls right now. But this is a direct one-to-one port of Monte Gironi from Assassin's Creed 2. When I get into the city, you'll be able to see better. But I'll show you kind of some of the things that we run into as far as problems. Sadi, you look good. 7, I'll play it and tell you. Let's see. Oh, there's the front gate, I believe. I believe that's the front gate. I could be wrong. I mean, I will say, Onyx, this is also outside the city, so they didn't, like, 100% port everything from outside the city. Bro, we have the entire Florence map, too, actually. Hold up. Did they fix the spots? No, you can't fast travel. They had fast travel working before the latest mod, but they changed the whole UI last month. And so there's no longer fast travel on the mod map. But previously, they did have fast travel spots. Okay. So here is the entrance to the city. Now, you can see, like, the roof tiles do have all the ridges. So it's kind of annoying. It adds a little bit of bumpiness. But a lot of the stuff still works, because the character is kind of designed. The character is designed, from what I can tell, because again, I'm not an expert, but the character is designed to react to certain types of, like, ledges or different obstacles, versus kind of having preset animations and having to have certain obstacles pre-programmed. But it's more about the measurements of the corners and the like the tag on the object, whether it be a pole and stuff. You can grab and swing. So there is, even on this mod map, you can lâcher. And you can dino and stuff and climb up. So it's not a bad port by any means. Shadow, you can make custom maps if you know Unreal Engine 5. You can port anything if you want. I mean, John Burke, yeah, they would be kind of crappy to run on. But I like the development philosophy of, let's make our character and our physics engine more adept at dealing with various objects, versus saying, like, we have to have perfect maps for everything to work. And another thing that's cool, like a difference between this and Rooftops and Alleys, is there is animation canceling. So you don't have to complete the full animation for something to work. It's a difference between, like, doing a gainer here and then, like, doing a gainer onto something else. Your character will stop the animation and kind of fluidly work into it. Bunch of step bugs, yeah. I mean, this is not an official map from the game, so it makes sense for it to not be perfect. But again, there are details on modding, and there is a guy named Might Mage and a guy named Viper in the Discord for this game, and they made a bunch of. They've made all the mods basically. So if you're interested, you can talk to them. They're really nice people. I have chatted with both of them in the Discord there. They'll help you out and stuff. Unfortunately, John, there's no character mods yet. But once there are character mods, you best believe I'm gonna be getting into that. But of course, like I said, as the game gets updates and more stuff is available, I'll make sure to inform everybody through the streams of what's going on. And then it'll be up to you guys to decide then whether the game is finally worth it to pick up and try. But there are plenty of bugs on this, so it's far from perfect, but it's better than I would expect. Also, something like the vortex like this on the ground ends up, you can kind of do the 1 foot there, but if you vortex off of a ledge, you do the full vortex flip. So I think that is really cool. Yeah, Bionics, that's the problem with Mirror's Edge, is like, the parkour is good, and what's there is very good, but because of the way it works, and also in first person, there's only so much you can do without confusing the player. So Mirror's Edge does a really good job of keeping like the character camera level and keeping the movement simple enough to understand in first person and make it quite fluid. But because of that, it's very limited in what you can actually do. Whereas this game is a lot more versatile in what you can actually accomplish. They might, bro. Jacob, that's not true. That's just unequivocally untrue, Jacob. That is just unequivocally untrue. Abid Malik, you look good, bro. Very handsome man, I can't say. If you don't know, Jacob, it's better just to not say, rather than to give people false information. They've already changed the clothes, the textures on the clothes and things, so people have put their custom logos on here, and other mods have been included to change the appearance of various objects in game. Vile? Possibly. I've never tried Overgrowth myself, but you're the second person who's come in here and talked about Overgrowth, and a lot of people praised it highly amongst other movement-based games. Well, you sound very versed in the game mechanics and development. I appreciate your input here. Yo, Stefan, take it easy, my guy. I appreciate you coming through. I hope you have a good night, get some good rest, and maybe I'll see you on another stream. Shadow, if you're leaving, take it easy. I'm going to be calling it in about 5 minutes, and then I will be back later to stream Dark Tide with some homies. So if you're interested in 40k, or you like games like Left 4 Dead, if you like games with dark elements, or just want to see us do some more stuff, we'll be playing. Zion, probably eventually. If you hang out long enough, eventually Sniper will give me that game and I'll play it. But I'm probably not gonna do that right now. Thank you very much for the sub, Shadow. I hope you have a good night, man. Sniper talks about that game all the time, dude. You've probably seen him talk about that game, TBH. We'll see what I can do here. Yeah, Vile, I've heard good things about it. Like I said about a couple other games, I'm just so backlogged that I don't know that I'll be venturing into other games besides the story games that I have preset to play. But I always like to take suggestions, and at the very least, I like to study game elements. And while I may not understand finer details of game development, I do understand systems and design philosophy. So I do think a lot about mechanics, especially combat mechanics conceptually, and I love having discussions about the deeper workings of them. The way I play games is I figure out how the mechanics actually work on a mechanical level, or on a programming level, and then I learn to tweak it from there. Tweak my gameplay accordingly to actually work the system rather than try to bend the system to my will. That's just never gonna happen. As much as games offer freedom and player expression, they definitely steer you in a direction, and have things that they prefer. So I think that's the appropriate way to approach games. But I mean, all in all, bro, I think this is a good mod. This is a great mod, really. I'll show you one more mod before I turn off stream here, just so you can see the scale of what's possible and what this game can support. If we go here, and I go here, and I go here... hold up. This one. See... Even with max graphics, max quality, ray tracing, and all sorts of stuff, like everything running maximum, this game can support a huge map, bro. A huge map. So this, whoa. This is the entirety of Florence from Assassin's Creed 2. Oh god. Oh god. Hold up. Let me try to climb up something here. The ladders do not work very well. There's no actual ladder mechanics in the base store game, so it's weird to try to climb ladders in the mod. You see here. I got to set my marker. And then I should be able to climb up. Come on. Come on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. No! Give me up the thing. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hey, Violonix, take it easy, bro. Yeah, that's the scale of the map, bro. But it was nice meeting you. Take it easy. I hope to see you around, man. And for anybody else who's still here, I will be back in a little while. I gotta eat some food. I gotta take a little rest. I'm gonna rally the homies and we're gonna play some Dark Tide. So if you guys like games that go crazy and you want to see me freak out a little bit, y'all tune in just a little bit. We'll be back at it. Good luck with everything you got going on in life. You know, go tell your mom you love her. Go tell your girlfriend, your kids, you love them. As always, stay handsome, and it's been your boy DBZUDON. Thank you all. Peace.